Alrighty, here we are, guys. It's been a little bit, yeah. Hold on, let me just grab my gamepad. I had it plugged in, charging for a little bit. We have, what do we got? 3 bars of battery. That'll last us for a while. Hello again, everybody. Well, oh, I just realized I never updated my follower goal. Hold on. Let me do that really quick. That's embarrassing. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna bump it up now to 350. Give me 1 second. Where are we? Where she be? No. That's count. Hold on. I am so good at streaming. Could you not tell? Not 3,250. Bruh. There. 350. There. Hopefully that should update now. Yes. I hope so. Let's close out of that. Haha, there we go. Now she's nice and updated. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty tidy. I guess there's nothing else to do but just... Is my volume on this thing completely down? No, it's not. I just can't hear it under my headphones. Hold on, let me turn down my TV volume a little bit as well so you guys aren't hearing an echo. There we go. Alright, now let's get this started. Hey Bryce! Welcome, buddy. Ooh. It's been a long time since I've really played on my Wii U properly. I forgot how cool these loading screens look for a lot of these games. Oh, it was 2013 when this came out. Holy crap. Feels like a long time. Man. Do I have a Wii U Pro Controller? I don't have one. I have a Switch Pro Controller, but not a Wii U one. Oh my god. 2020. Hi, kitty cat. Okay. Wait. What? What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean you can't touch? Hey, catty cat. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. My friend is telling me of a weird problem. Accept a follower? No, it better not be. Hold on. I'm fixing this right now. One of my friends on Discord who just gave me a follow in here said that there's a thing on Twitch that says that he's not allowed to chat until he's been followed for a month. And I'm calling bullcrap on that right now. That is not how that is supposed to be, and if that's how it's set, I'm fixing that right now. Because that is stupid, and that is not how that should be. Give me 1 quick second, friends. Alright, where do I go for that? Would I go to Creator Dashboard, I think. Settings. Stream. Just gonna have problems with mature latency, copyright, audio. Store part, yeah. Clips, permissions, not quite. Read. Channel. We're at 255 followers, guys. That is hard to believe. Hold on, let me... Followers only chat. Okay, hold on, Bryce, because that's not how that's supposed to be. That is not how that is supposed to be. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys, but this is important. This is really important. Viewer rewards. No. Moderate. Type / followers off. Hold on. Okay, so that's the wrong thing. / followers off. Okay, there we go. Try typing now, Bryce. Why was that ever turned on? Now it's in slow mode? Why is it in... Dude, what? Twitch, what are you doing? I swear to God, I never had any of these set up. Why are these set up like this? I swear to you guys, I've never had any of this set up, because I have no reason to have them set up like this. What does this do for me? I have an average of like 3 or 4 viewers a stream. My lord. Hello? Wii U, are you okay? Now my Wii U's crapping out on me. Oh my lord. Use the gamepad input. Oh, right. Seems good now? Okay, okay. That was something. That was something. Is the Wii U ever okay? I mean, this may sound weird, but I actually really like the Wii U as a console. Now, did it have a rough launch? Oh yeah. And did it have some problems? Yeah. But I liked it. I liked Photowisp. The Wii and the Switch are better, though. The Wii and the Switch are better. That I will not even try to argue against. Hold on. I need... Oh, wait. I could probably use my pin. Tim's a half-elf ranger. Ooh. Wii U and hacked is an emulation piece. Ooh. Okay, so I have my... So, years ago I lost my stylus from my Wii U, but I have my stylus from my 3DS. Thank you, Nightbot. Enter my name. I'll just name myself Link, because Lunk. Now, I still have my Wii U stylus, and it's launch day. I used to always lose my styluses? How would you say that? I'm just gonna play it in normal mode, even though this is one of the easiest audiences. Okay, by the way, this is one of the best songs in Zelda. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. I have never beaten Wind Waker. This is one of the 3 Zelda games I've never beaten. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power to for himself. 3-heart run? I don't have enough confidence in my abilities to even try that. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. Wilburg is pretty easy. I mean, I've heard it's one of, if not the easiest Zelda games, but still. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed near, that would be a fun challenge to try someday, though. A young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. What is that monster supposed to represent, anyway? I know this is a representation of OOT, but I don't know. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. Shrek supposed to be like, Lincoln Ganon. That is a horrible-looking Ganon. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the hero of time. God, this music is so good. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. Beast Ganon? That still is a terrible-looking Ganon! Like, this one here looks so much better, but the one in that clip looked bad. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. Hey, I didn't blow across across Hyrule, okay? Don't blame me. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Welcome to the adult timeline? Hell yeah. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. I bet I had trouble reading that for a second. But the hero did not appear. Oh shit, boys. Ooh, nice. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. So, TPHD next? It might be! In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. I'll explain how I want to do the Zelda games in just a minute, Bryce, because I'm not going to do them in order. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. I'll explain it in just a minute. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. Obviously, we're not in order this week. Yep! On a certain island, it became customary to guard boys in green when they came of age. this music. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspire to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. I'm sorry, but the intro song for this game is so good. I love it so much. Alright. And now we're on to... I believe this was the first ever Zelda game that was made that was seriously controversial for a while, and it was all because of the art style, because of course that's what people bitch about. Big Brother! The GameCube version is better in my opinion. The Triforce Quest suffering makes the feeling of getting the Triforce so much better. I can understand that opinion. Big Brother! Let me think. The farthest I've ever gotten in Wind Waker was beating the Earth Temple, I believe. The 3 Zelda games that I've never beaten are Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. I was almost done, yeah. The last time I seriously played Wind Waker was like when I was young, and on the GameCube version. That was the one where I beat the Earth Temple. Because while I don't remember what game it was that came out, but while I was playing through this, you literally had one dungeon before Triforce Against Dungeon. Funny. I knew you'd be here. Hello, little girl. You are honestly quite cute. But yeah, those are the 3 Zelda games that I, to this day, haven't beaten. Yeah, it's only those 3. I had to think about that for a second. But yeah, even Zelda 2, I've beaten that one. It's just these 3 games that I've never beaten all the way to the end. Other than that, I've beaten every other Zelda game. You remember Link? He literally doesn't give a damn. Do you remember what day it is today? Link's like, why should I care? You woke me up from my nap and you didn't even bring me coffee. For me, it's Triforce Heroes 4 Swords. Oh, that's right, 4 Swords. Okay, yeah. I guess I have to include the 4 Swords games, don't I? I have beaten Triforce Heroes, and controversial opinion, I love Triforce Heroes. I have yet to play either of the 4 Swords games. I had 4 Swords for a long time on the Game Boy Advance, but I never knew anybody else that had it. You know, the adventures can be played single player. I've just never owned that game. I've never managed to get my hands on it. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big Brother, it's your birthday. And Link has the exact same expression on his face when people tell me that my birthday's coming up soon. I'm like, oh, right, yeah, it is. God, the music here is just so peaceful. Backflip off the tower? Sure. Hey, I'll just have to remember all the controls really quick. Oh, well, hurry up, mate. I'm trying... Girl, I'm trying to remember how to... Okay. It is the A button. Woo! I actually didn't take fall damage. That's funny. Amazing. I'm pretty sure there is fall damage in this game. It's been years since I've played this game. Rock. Boop. Singular rupee. Hell yeah. Oh no, it's Snot Boy. Blech. Gross. Get the pigs. Yeah, that's right. There was that side quest, wasn't there? Where you get all the piggies and then you get 60 rupees, I think it is? It is 60 rupees, yeah? I think it was. 60 rupees and 100 rupees under grandmother. Wow! You get a lot of rupees here at the start of the game. Alright, it was... Aha! There we go. Aha! Stealth engage. I don't look ridiculous one bit. Another 20 in the house, close to the tower. Aha! You son of a... You actual ass bag. Come on, man. Hello, old man. You and my friend have just targeted... Right, the NPC who teaches you how to target. I see that message, Cat. I will take a look at that. You don't actually have to talk to him. No, but might as well. I mean, this man literally has an entire watermelon for a head. How could you not talk to him? Also, I don't know how many people agree to this opinion that I have, but I actually genuinely think that the Wii U gamepad is one of the comfiest gaming controllers they've ever made. I love holding this thing. It is so comfy to hold. Sure, it's massive, but it's shaped very nicely. Better than the Joy-Cons? I easily agree. I don't hate the Joy-Cons like most people do, but they're so small. It's like the Steam Deck, super comfy. Yeah, I love the Wii U gamepad. The biggest issue I have with the Joy-Cons is just that they're so small. The layout of the Joy-Cons is perfectly fine. It's just they're so small. Can you please... Bruh. Link! Come on, man. Come here! Aha! The joysticks are Garbo. They're not great, but I'm not sure if I'd straight say that they're just terrible. Yeet! Hello. Why did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? They were mechanical, but yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while. The boys will be so happy when they get home. You sweetie. Okay, Link, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. She just grabs your hand and bites it. Oh. Nice. So, red rupee. It's the cause of Joy-Con drift. They don't block dust properly. Oh, so that's why they... Okay. Funny enough, I don't know if this is just me, or if it's just because I haven't used them in a while, or if I'm like really... Or if it's because like I'm good at cleaning my stuff. But I've only ever had an issue of Joy-Con drift with them once. And I still have the exact same Joy-Cons I got when I first got my Switch. And they don't drift anymore. Did you bring me another piglet? Were you all worried that this little guy would get... Wait. Isn't it true... This is just a memory that just came back to me, but isn't it true that later on in the game, like, one of these pigs gets ginormous and it literally, like, ate the other pigs or something like that? What happens if you steal it? Yep, that's funny. Let's see, thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. This looks like the type of woman where you could impregnate her 70 times and she would just be very happy about that. More money. Where is... Ah, there it is. It's the black pig that gets super big, right? Yeah. It's the black one. It's the one that's behind her ass. Boing. Alright, there was one more pig, I think. Try stealing a pig for emergency, see what she does. Over by the house. Okay. Right, it's on the other side of the water. Is that a rock? And in that house is 20 rupees. Ooh, under the... Oh, I didn't know about that one. Now, it's funny. This was something I was thinking about for quite a while, because I was actually watching I was watching the Game Grumps playing the original Legend of Zelda. And Aaron made a comment about how the reason that he loves the original Legend of Zelda as opposed to games like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess is that in the original Legend of Zelda, it's a completely open-world game. You can do anything you want at any time, and there is nothing stopping you. And that's also why he loves Breath of the Wild. And that got me thinking, because he is far from the only person to have that opinion. And I've even heard a lot of people say that, oh, ever since the first Zelda game, they just haven't been following the Zelda format. And all I can think of is, what? Like, first off, how many Zelda games are there? Official ones. There's like, there's over 20. There's over 20 official Zelda games. And, you know, like, the very first. I mean, let's think about this, okay? Let's think of like all the main ones that I can think of off the top of my head. There's the original Legend of Zelda, completely open world. You can go anywhere at any time, do anything, literally anything at any time. The only thing you cannot do immediately is fight Ganon. You have to beat all 8 dungeons first. But other than that, the world is completely open. That is the original Legend of Zelda. That is how the franchise started. And then Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, was, you know, that's the black sheep of the franchise. That is actually the one Zelda game that the least amount from it has carried over to the rest of the franchise. Not none of it, because there's quite a few features from Zelda 2 that have become quite standard, including stuff like magic, fairies, and that kind of stuff, like all that stuff. And Link to the Past was a combination of the original Zelda and modern Zelda, where there's more of an emphasis on story, and there are dungeon orders, and you can't just immediately go to the final boss. But you could kind of do things out of order. And then Link's Awakening is when the modern Zelda formula started to really take shape, where the story was the front and the focus of the franchise. And ever since then, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, name like all of them. They focus on the story. They focus on the puzzles and the dungeons. Link's Awakening released before Link to the... Are you sure about that? I'm pretty positive that's not the case. Hold on, let me look this up. I'm pretty positive that Link to the Past came out first. Hold on, let me look this up. Yeah, give me 1 second. Research is going on here. Link to the Past release date. God, that'd really help if it just told me. Okay, November 21st, 1991. Was that worldwide or was that Japan? Ah, here we go. In Japan, it was November 21st. So that was when it first came out. And then in North America, it was released on April 13th, 1992. Damn, that's a long wait time between Japan and America. I forgot that was common back then. Because that's really not nowadays, for like anything. Like, it tends to be like a day difference or something like that, if even. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could have sworn that Links to the Past came out first. Hold on, I need some water. I got some gunk stuck in my throat. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, but the point I'm trying to get at is that all of those games, they are linear, whether completely or mostly, heavy emphasis on story, heavy focus on puzzles, because remember, in the original Legend of Zelda, there was barely any puzzles. Very few. Very, 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 very few. The only types of puzzles you ever had was like pushing a singular block. And that's like about it. And Zelda 2, well, we all know Zelda 2. It had no puzzles at all. It was all combat and world maneuver. But then Breath of the Wild comes out. Don't forget the flame puzzles in Zelda 1. Flame puzzles? Flame puzzles. Flame puzzles. For hitting Grotto. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah, you are right about that. But, like, every Zelda game past that, like, it's heavily emphasized on dungeons. I guess kind of an exception from Link to the Past. That one wasn't nearly as puzzle-heavy, but it was still more puzzle than, you know, the rest of them. Point is, I think it's really stupid for people to be like, oh, the Zelda formula has been lost. It's like, no. No, it hasn't. It's been changed. The main Zelda formula is story-based, puzzle-heavy, combat. I don't know about heavy, but combat-filled adventure game. Not open world. That's not. And this is something that you and I both agree on, Bryce, that if all Zelda games from now on follow the formula of Breath of the Wild, and assuming Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, I will become less of a fan of the Zelda franchise. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game, but it's not a great Zelda game. I love that game to death. I love Breath of the Wild so much. It's such a fun game, but it's not a great Zelda game. It is so different from the rest of the Zelda games. And yeah, Breath of the Wild puzzles are hot garbage. They are so bad. But combat in that game is phenomenally well done. For the most part, the final Dark Beast Ganon was one of the biggest laughing stocks of the franchise. Imagine the final boss of your game being as easy as Anglerfish from frickin' Link's Awakening. Cringe. I'm gonna slap this bot. I don't know why Nightbot is so active all of a sudden. I have him on a pretty hefty cooldown. Unless if all of that got reset for some reason. Also, hey Chamber. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, pal.
I am playing some Wind Waker.
Yes, I noticed she's calling you a pig.
Actually, no, I threw a pig into her pen, and she's very happy about it, and she's gonna pay me $20 for literally throwing a pig into her pig pen.
Yeah,
and I do mean that very literally. How big is the first wallet again? I know that in the original Wind Waker it's only 100 rupees, but did they make that bigger in the remake? Can I pick them up? What happens if I pick them up? Oh, I did that. I actually just meant that. It is 300? Okay, cool. Oh, right, Beetle's here for some reason. Why is... Ugh, that thing. That child is a mistake. But, as I was saying earlier, Chamber, to my friend Bryce here, there are 3 Zelda games that I have yet to ever complete. 3 main series Zelda games that I've yet to ever beat. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword.
Alright, I pulled up the wiki, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
It says the first wallet will be available to Link immediately upon beginning the game at Outset Island. The original release of the game, it holds 200 rupees. In HD, it holds 500 instead.
Wow. Is that the first upgrade or the starting wallet?
Starting wallet.
Oh, that's right. In Wind Waker, the silver rupees are or orange rupees for some reason. 300 is TP, my bad. Ah, okay. How much was it here? Okay, I am at 199. Okay. Alright, so I've still got a lot of money.
Yeah, in the original Wind Waker, you wouldn't be able to hold much more than that.
That's fair enough. That's usually how it is. Go buy the beat bag? Hell yeah, let's go.
However, the upgrades seem to be exactly the same as they were in the original.
I think most of them are, at least.
Yeah, for example, the bigger wallet is 1,000 rupees, just as it is in the OG, and the biggest wallet is 5,000.
Oh, wow.
Just as it is in the original. So they didn't change the other wallets, only the starting one.
The bait bag is 20 rupees. Lol. Give me that. Now, one of the while we're on the topic of it, one of the biggest things that I don't like about Breath of the Wild as a Zelda game is the lack of items. One of my favorite things about the Zelda franchise is all these different items you have. And you're at a puzzle and you have to be like, okay, what do I have? I have the boomerang, I have the bow and arrow, I have the hook shot. What can I use here? You try the bow and arrow, it doesn't work. You try the hook shot and that works, and you feel great. But then in Breath of the Wild, I mean, let me put it this way. Let me word it this way. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game. It is not a good Zelda game. That's how I would word it. Breath of the Wild, I think I would genuinely love it more if it wasn't a Zelda game. Obviously, it wouldn't have sold as well if it wasn't a Zelda game. That's just a fact. But the fact that it's a Zelda game just differentiates itself so much from the entire franchise. And it's frustrating. To me, at least. I mean, in Breath of the Wild, your only real choices for combat are weapons or bow and arrow. Like, have fun using your bombs for literally anything other than, like, the beginner enemies. Have fun with that. I think
I can't
Magic
wait
Wands
for
are present
Bob
too.
with the
Yeah,
dog
that's
gush.
true, but even those are like, eh. You know what I mean? I think somebody actually did research, and like to kill a red Lionel with just bombs would actually take you like in real time like 20 or 30 minutes, and that's the weakest Lionel. So it's like, yeah, have fun with that. But bombs send you flying. Yeah, I've seen some of the crazy shit people can do with bombs. It's hilarious. One of my favorite things to watch about Breath of the Wild is modded Breath of the Wild challenges, and Breath of the Wild speedruns. Those are fun to watch. Because the insane things you can do in that game are fun, but it's just... I was thinking of sending out a huge Breath of the Wild mod list. One thing I would love to do a bit more of, if I like expanded my knowledge of Zelda, is randomizers. And I think that main series games are way more fun for randomizers than Breath of the Wild would ever be. You're the greatest, I'll never forget you. I'm gonna make a members card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something will happen to you. Something very good indeed! Okay, Beetle. I have 1 point saved up. Give me some of this bait. It's all about that bait. You can do multiplayer I think I showed you this, Bryce. Did I show you this randomizer that I found that was literally a combination of Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild in the same randomizer? Because I found a video of that, and that was awesome to watch. That looked so cool.
Thank you!
Yes, but that's not compatible with multiplayer mod. I mean, I know that, but that looks awesome. That looks so cool. I mean, could you imagine if somebody made a randomizer that combined all of the 3D Zelda games? That would be a bitch, but that would be really cool. You talking about Zelda mods? I am talking about Zelda randomizers. Because randomizers are one of my favorite things to watch in terms of Zelda content.
Thank you!
In fact, for those of you who have been watching my streams for a long time, you might actually remember that a long time ago, like I think over a year ago, before I even had this VTuber model, I actually attempted a Link to the Past randomizer. I never completed it because I eventually got lost and got to a point where I didn't know any more checks. But it was fun. The Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask one literally put them into game. That's the hardest part of it. Having Mask Shop leads to Termina. Literally put them into game. That's the hard part of it. Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be really cool if, like, they did that exact same thing where you go inside of, like, the Happy Mask Shop, and then that's a portal, and then you choose from a main menu, like, which game do you want to go to? And then all of the multiplayer, and then all of the 3D Zelda games have, like, one of those buildings that you just go inside of that teleports you all over. I don't know where it could... Okay, number one, inside all of the main series Zelda games, and this is assuming that we're not counting the Four Swords games as as main series games, which I don't know if they count as the main series or not. I don't remember if they do or not, because I've never played either of the Four Swords games. I've just never been able to. But the one that I know the least about is Twilight Princess. I have played that one the least. With Wind Waker, the farthest I've gotten in this game is that I've beaten the Earth Temple. The farthest I've gotten in Twilight Princess is the second dungeon, I think? It has been way too long for me to remember. Fun fact, when Twilight Princess first came out, it scared the ever-loving shit out of me because of the design. I'm going to show you guys this, because when I was a child, and I entered the first dungeon, and I saw the designs of the Skulltulas in that game, I think my mother said that it gave me nightmares for almost half a year. Let me take a look here. Twilight Princess Skulltula. To this day, I still think this is the most terrifying design of Skulltulas that has ever been made in a Zelda game. This thing is freaky as hell. And when I was a kid, it was literally... You know what? This might actually be the reason, one of the reasons that I never made it that far in the game, because this thing scares the hell out of me. Well, not anymore, obviously. I've grown a pair since then, but, I mean, Give me a second to, like, pull up a good... Okay, here. No, I've never made it to the City in the Sky. I do remember that on Twilight Princess, I never made it far. And that is something I plan to do. I'd love to stream through all of the Zelda games. Second favorite Zelda? Ooh. What's your first favorite Zelda game? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. What is your first favorite Zelda game? If I were to... Majora's Mask... Oh. I don't... You know what? Yeah.
Gee.
I don't know why I didn't guess that, but yeah, Majora's Mask is a phenomenal. Give me 1 second. Let me just... not any game. Okay. Let me just swap over to this really quick. This right here. This is the design of the Skulltulas in Twilight Princess. This damn thing right there scared the ever-loving hell out of me when I was a child. And, funny story for you guys. The first time I ever... Funny enough, Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages was the very first video game I have ever played in my life. I was 3 years old. And, yeah, the Twilight Princess actually has 2 different designs of, Skulltulas. Show the Forest Temple screenshot one. What? This one? Right here? Yeah, the Skulltulas in Twilight Princess, I think you're the biggest Skulltulas in the franchise as well. These things are gigantic. Now, for reference, when, top row, this one? Yeah, in Twilight Princess, these things had 2 different designs, funny enough. They had this design, and then they also had this design. I don't remember where or why there were 2 different designs on their body, but I remembered that this one in particular scared me. Make sure you play GameCube and Nintendo/Wii U. Wii U is the one that I'm gonna be playing when I stream it. Now, for reference, here on the left, well, let me pull up this one. This is the design of the Skulltula from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Granted, when I was a child, this still gave me nightmares and added another year to win until I could actually play Ocarina of Time because this terrified me when I was little. I don't think the design from Skyward Sword ever scared me. Because, I mean, look at this thing. No offense to the that's the 3DS version model? Okay. I see. Anyway, let me get it back over to my capture card. Here we go. I need more water. Hold on a second. But yeah, Twilight Princess, if we don't count the Four Swords games, is the Zelda game that I have the least amount of experience with. Okay. Upon thinking about it more, I've beaten the second dungeon of Twilight Princess. The memory is coming back to me, because I remember getting really pissed off about losing the Ordon shield, and then going to the store, and then they were selling that wooden shield, and I was like, this is garbage. I remember being really upset about that. And then I think the farthest I made it was the first battle with oh god, what is his name? Brain. No, I did not realize that when I was a kid, Bryce. It's literally been over a decade since the last time I played Twilight Princess. Brain, but big chunky guy that you fight on your horse and he fights on top of a board. What is his name? What is his name? I'm pretty sure that is the most... I'm pretty sure that guy is the farthest I've gotten in Twilight Princess.
Bye.
Big green guy. It's the big guy that you fight on the back of your horse, and he fights on top of like a big pig, and you fight him on a bridge. King Bulblin. That was his name. King Bulblin. That was... snuck in. Ooh, hot. And what do you do in a Zelda game and you see hot? Yeet. Imagine doing that in real life. Anyway, into house we go. You know, one small fact that I'm sure nobody cares about, but that I would actually love to hear about. What is the youngest that Link has ever been in a Zelda game, and what's the oldest he's ever been in a Zelda game? Hey, Grandma. Hello. I forgot your head was literally just a rock. Youngest, unsure. Oldest, Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask? Huh? How does that make sense? Literally.
I mean, in Breath of the Wild, he's been asleep for 100 years, right?
Yeah. But then again, he goes into a stasis, and his body doesn't age. So can he technically be considered that... Yeah, exactly. In Breath of the Wild, his body doesn't change, his body doesn't mature, so he's literally locked in that, like, cryo-sleep, how even though it's been so long, your body doesn't age or anything, so technically he's not. So I don't know if we can really count that. From looks alone,
I mean,
I always considered Twilight Princess, but I could be wrong.
Sure, he may not. His body may not be aging, but technically, time is going by while he's in existence. So,
I mean, I guess, but
he's still getting older,
yeah.
but not physically.
Fierce Deity is literally like 76 years old according to Debug ROM. Twilight Princess Link is late teens. Okay. Based idea. Twilight Princess Link is the hottest Link. Fight me. I've been waiting for you, Link. Link, try these on. Also, I love this right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Look at the look on his face. He's just like, why? You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. And then after you press A here, he's just... he's so upset. He is such disappoint. Are we sure Wind Waker Link isn't the hottest? Wind Waker Link is the funniest Link. None of the Links give me half as many laughs as Wind Waker Link does. He is expressive to an amazing degree. I love this Link. Hottest because of his shut up. Shut up, guys. Smart ass. But my god, that face is just comedy gold. I love it. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, Chub. Look at the pic in the back. Yeah, look at that. Like, he's just like, ooh. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. Link looks so dead in that picture. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Why is your head such a perfect oval? Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Also, I love that she says that, but this is literally the only house in this entire village where there is a shield in it. Like, literally the only one. You will never find another house in this entire game that has a shield on the wall. Not a single one. Does all this make sense to you? Link is very not amused. Also, I would kill to have those sideburns. Those sideburns look so good. I love Link's sideburns.
Sideburns that hang.
Yeah, I have pretty big sideburns. Them X-ray eyebrows. Yup. Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. So perfectly perfect, my child. You are perfectly perfect. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? That technically float off of his noddle. I love it. Your grandma's gonna make your favorite soup. Oh, that's right! Grandma's soup in this game is like literally like the best healing item in the game, and it's like one of the best healing items that's ever been made in Zelda, in the entire Zelda franchise. I don't remember if it gives you a full heal. Yeah, exactly, because it doubles your damage. I don't remember if it it gives a full heal or if it only gives a limited heal, but double damage. Just damn. Also,
I need to look this up now.
Also, Bryce, this would probably be an art that you've probably seen, but I remember seeing an art somewhere of Link, like whenever he captures a fairy in a bottle, then he uses it to heal him. He literally swallows the fairy, and then it was and this was somebody who doesn't make vor art, by the way. But he made art of Link swallowing the fairy, and then it zooms into a internal shot of Link's stomach, and there was like 8 fairies in there, and all of the fairies are like, is he still fighting Ganondorf? And the fairy's like, "Yep." It was really funny.
Hold on, the elixir soup, right? That's what that is.
Yeah, I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah,
okay,
it fully restores his health.
Oh, it is a full heal.
It is a full heal, and it doubles your attack strength until you take any damage.
Any damage. There is an armor in this game that can make that literally impossible. Okay, Nightbot, I think I've had enough of you. I'm raising your amount of time before you can talk again. Commands. It's in Twilight Princess as well. Yeah, but in Twilight Princess is a much harder game than this one. I don't remember if this is the easiest Zelda game in the franchise, or if it's just one of the easiest. By common consensus, I mean. Also, in case you guys are curious, I'm literally drinking from a 2-gallon jug. Both are easy in my opinion. I mean, you've also been playing Zelda games since like the day you popped out of the womb, so. Are you enjoying the stream? Consider following. That's like that basic one. Where is fair? Yep. That's like if I said, like me, somebody who has beaten like every Mario game and does so regularly and regularly plays some Kaiju Mario games and a lot of Mario Maker stuff, that I start like ranking the difficulty of Mario games. Like, if you get that good at games like that, I think it's hard to like judge the difficulty of certain games. I came out with my N64 controller in hand. I mean, you can tell me weirder stuff that I would believe. So yeah, I would absolutely believe that you came out the womb with a Nintendo 64 controller in your hand, that your mother was just playing it and then she just slept on it and she's like, ah shit. Plugged into my mom's health monitor and then hacked using the nearby PC to disable display emulator. I'd believe that. And now that I think about it, that sounds hilarious. Oh my god. Nightbot, how do you work? I haven't used this in such a long time. What is it? Default? Commercial, filter, game, poll, regulars. God, commercial. Want to see the smallest SNES ever? Isn't it like that that SNES Mini that Nintendo made like 5 years ago or something like that? I remember there was something like that they did. Aha! Here we are. It's on a 20-minute timer! Oh. Let's just raise that a bit. There we go. Now it should be longer before Nightbot puts that message. I know how to talk. Shut up.
Nice.
Watermelon Head! Why are you trying to, like, hypnotize me? Oh, you sent it to me? Hold on. Oh my god! That is so tiny! I love it. I love it a lot. I love that. What did I need to do now? Oh, I needed to grab, Arrow, I think.
Yes, you need to go to your sister.
Also, I know that a lot of people really hate the shine that this HD version has been given to the Wind Waker graphics. I actually kind of like it. I kind of like the glossy plastic kind of look to everything. I think it's charming.
Everything in the distance.
It's called Bloom. Yeah, I know that a lot of people hate the Bloom that this HD remake gave. I kind of like it. Now, I do agree that the original looked better. The original had a more you know, unique look. But I don't think the bloom is bad, and it sure as hell doesn't ruin the art style, please. My friend gets sick looking at it. That's just a skill issue. Wait, ahoy. That's not how you say that. Ahoy! Isn't that how it's technically spelled? They just sensitive to it? Again, that's just a skill issue. When he popped out the womb, he gave the levels to the wrong stats. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? I still have my mindset on now that I've started playing D&D with Cat. So it's just like, yeah, he just didn't put any stats in having good eyesight, so he's just blind. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. Yeah. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Link. Can you close your eyes and hold out your hand? Just for a second? I'm gonna give you my most treasured Baloney, but just for one day. Shit, you just feel something soft and round and then she just makes you squeeze your hand.
Oh god, that kind of reminds me of something cursed that happens in the Dragon Quest series.
Oh my god, I never noticed that she strikes a pose! Look at this! Look at that goofy face! Oh my god, I love that! This is your sister's most precious Baloney. Treasure it dearly. Why is the tip of it wet? The tip of the... Look at the child that I never cared for. Yeah. What? Notice how the tip of the telescope is strangely wet and slimy and even shiny a little bit. How odd.
Quite silly, isn't it?
So, well, do you like it? Do you like my telescope? Then why did you borrow this special gift? It'd also just be the water, who knows? It could be. Could be. I'm not saying it's not. Especially the way that she goes, hee hee hee. Why don't you try it out right now? Try looking at her house from here. Also, one thing that I love about... This is something I love about all of the HD remakes of the 3D games, by the way, is how much easier they made the inventory. Like...
Really?
Like, for this one, I literally... Okay, you guys can't see it because I'm using my, my VTuber, but literally I just use my stylus and I drag the item on the gamepad. See? That's literally me doing that on the touchscreen. And that's how I drag around items. Like, look at this. It's that easy. It's so easy. And it's even like that on Ocarina of Time HD and Majora's Mask HD. I think it's like that on Twilight Princess HD as well. The only one that it's not really like that for is Skyward Sword HD, but at the same time, it's like that one's not that big of a deal. I don't think, at least. And Bird Brain! What's up, boy? Brr. The postman looks kind of weird. Technically, it's not in Ocarina of Time, so it's Majora's Mask. I mean, game still pauses. No, it doesn't, because you just touch the touch screen and you move it around. Oh! Oh, this thing! Okay, this boss fight... I remember that his boss fight was really cool, and I liked it.
Or...
You cannot open the item sub-screen without the game pausing. Oh, well, I didn't know that. I remember you just do it on the touchscreen, and that it's very fast and easy. And they have 4 face buttons, well, quote-unquote face buttons, and the ocarina was always bound. Oh, well, ow. Nice job, Bird. You have very, very good reflexes. 2 face button, 2 touch. Yeah, that. I love her little wave of her arms. It looks like she's trying to swim. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. What? I never noticed that, but Link holds the telescope like it's a sword. I never noticed that.
Oh.
Should have bound the masks in Majora's Mask to the D-pad along with Ocarina. Yeah, they should have. In the original version. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there if that's something you can use to defend yourself. I will whack with this telescope. Never mind, I'll shove it in my ass. Hello, pirates. Whee! And in Ocarina of Time, the tuna says boot. No, in the 3DS too. Yeah.
Huh, you
So
didn't
if I-
take fall damage.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is when I go to talk to Oshus and I go get the Hero Sword. The D-pad isn't used for anything other than tattle in the Majora's Mask 3D specifically. Lol. That sounds like a skill issue.
Oshus? You mean
Oshus.
Orca?
Oh, was it Orca?
That's the guy. That's the sword guy. I think. I think he was called Orca.
Look at that! Look at that pot belly. Oh, what is the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Old shirtless man, yes. With a beard that a lot of people I know would kill to have. Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Oh, he has a tattoo on his arm. Oh, that's cool, though. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. What if there's like a 1 in like 1,000 chance that that like cutting him would actually cut into him and he would just fall onto the ground? It's like, this training was nerfed, by the way. What do you mean? What do you mean by nerfed? How do you nerf training? Okay. I do remember that this was the Zelda game that started making combat more interesting and in-depth. If you mess up once in the original, he knocks you down. He gives you a chance to screw up in the HD remake. Oh, okay. Next is the vertical slice. Target and then hold down B. I do remember, though, that this was the game where they started making combat more in-depth and more complicated. Not the most, but more. Next is the thrust. Every male's favorite move. TP still the best? Oh yeah. Then it went backwards, in my opinion. Honestly, I'm currently playing through Skyward Sword on my own, and say what you want about the motion controls, I'm loving it. I genuinely think it makes some items really fun to use. Am I glad that they didn't... What did he say he wanted me to do again? Spin attack? Yeah. I was too busy talking and I forgot. Oh, I do agree. I do think that it is good that they kept the motion controls to one game. Because if they did it with, like, all future... Again, it's like Breath of the Wild. It's fine for 1, maybe even 2 games. I'm glad it's not the standard. You know what I mean? I love it. It's why I'm sorry, this is why I love the Mario and Zelda franchises. They love trying wild ideas, and then they just keep it to that one game to keep it unique. To this very day, none of the Mario games are like brains dying. Oh my god. What the fuck? Super Mario Sunshine. None of them are like Super Mario Sunshine. None of them are like Galaxy. Like, those ones are all super unique. Well, I guess Galaxy 2, but you know what I mean. They're all unique. Same with the Zelda games. You know, they're all different from Wind Waker, they're all different from Twilight Princess, they're all different from Skyward Sword, and that's what makes this franchise so fun. It doesn't just take what worked in one game and made it better. They're like, okay, this worked well for this game, how about we try something completely new? That's what I love about the Mario and Zelda franchise. Like how you said, in Skyward Sword, you don't really like the motion controls. Well, it's only in Skyward Sword, so it won't affect you for the future games, or the previous games. And it's kind of the same for Mario, obviously a lesser degree with Mario, but yes, I know the new franchise. But pretty much every other game in the franchise. But yes, I know about the new franchise. Everyone loves to point to the new franchise as if it killed the Mario franchise or something, which I just don't understand. Mario Party, yeah, the spin-offs are different, but I'm talking about the main series. Like, the main series of Mario games. And yes, the new ones are the exceptions. But, like, I'm sorry, I love Mario games. And I love the new Mario franchise. I think they're really fun. I think it's nice how they take the old formula and improve on it. And then whenever they have other games, you know, like Sunshine, Galaxy, Odyssey, they just do something completely different. It's fun. And yes, Zelda is the much more experimental franchise. They feel much more comfortable experimenting with Zelda than they do with Mario, because, you know, Mario's Mario. He's the face of gaming. You kind of have to be careful with him to an extent, you know what I mean? Whee!
Makes sense.
Nintendo's literally said they build controllers with Zelda. I'm like, yeah! And that to me is cool as hell. That is the reason why Nintendo is my #1 favorite video game company. Are they flawless? Hell no. Will I defend them on a lot of points? Yeah. But they do things that none of the other companies are willing to do. Still ain't Nintendo? There's nothing wrong with that. I do think that they've made a lot of decisions that have been questionable or bad, or both. They're not perfect. Far from it. There isn't a single god. Their legal team is awful. I will not argue with you on that one. That one I will not argue with you on, and I will not try to defend. But the passion that they put into their games is second to very few. But yes, their legal team is garbage. You will never try to hear me even try to argue otherwise. The devs are great. Screw the exactly. And you know what? This isn't just for Nintendo, but this is for a lot of developers. It makes me sad that the legal teams often end up being the ones that get the more attention. Like, people are like, oh, I hate Nintendo, and when they're saying that, they're looking at, like, the legal team. You know, the ones who, you get a copyright strike, and you get a copyright strike, and you get a takedown, and you get a takedown. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that sucks, but those also are not the people who bring us the games from Nintendo. You know, it's like they're two different people. It's like it's the exact same opinion that I have with the company known as Behavior, who has made the game Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is a game that I have a huge love-hate relationship with. The developers are passionate people. They love working on their game. They're great people. But at the same time, they're really bad at communicating with their fans. They don't take criticism very well. In my opinion, they're very bad at, like, balancing their game. But at the same time, I used to just straight up say, yeah, I hate Behavior. But nowadays, I have to take a step back and be like, that's not fair to say. Because the developers aren't the same people who decide, you know, like, what to do. Like at Nintendo, it's not Shigeru Miyamoto's decision to take down every video of their games on YouTube. I refuse to believe that about that man. It's different teams on the same company. It's like, so saying that you would hate Nintendo as a whole, I think is like, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's the same about any company. It's why I never tell people that I hate Sega, because I don't. I'm not a Sonic fan. I wouldn't even say I hate Sonic, but it is a conversation I had with somebody. They're like, "Oh, so you hate Sega?" It's like, no, I don't. I like at all, but I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say, though, yeah. Nintendo's done a lot that irks me in general. Yeah. Well, to everyone's opinion, their own. Yeah. Nintendo's a company that I love and respect. Even if, you know, their legal team can suck my ass. Because, no, I'm not going to defend their legal team. But the things they've done for the industry and continue to do for the industry, the amazing games they pump out to this day, and the love that they show in different ways. Because, believe it or not, they do love and support their fans, just not in the way that a lot of people wish they would. I just realized how weird of an argument that even sounds. I don't know, I love them for my own reasons. We will agree to disagree on that one. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness to go far beyond the mere desires to be wielded on the field of battle. I do not know what has happened. Let me just spend $50 on Nintendo 64 emulator. I'm sorry, but I do pay for the whole online pack. I do pay for the whole thing, so I don't know. I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you'll misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who's entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. The emulator cannot even keep up with RetroArch on the Switch itself that can emulate GameCube, Nintendo/Wii. Be strong, Link. The only thing I will say to that, Bryce, in that type of argument, is that the other big two don't do much better. I don't think they do any better at all, actually. Like, when was the last time that a PlayStation console was backwards compatible? And I know very little about Xbox, so I'm not going to try to say anything about it, but I know that Xbox is controversial in a lot of things. Let's not forget 3D All-Stars Data Dumpsters found trace the Dolphin emulator. I don't know anything about that, honestly. The way I word that made it sound like I'm denying it.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Literally, I don't know anything about that. Literally.
Yeah, 3D All Stars was a cash grab. They used Dolphin emulator and just slapped a few games on there and was like, hey, look, we ported these to the Switch.
Yeah.
You can have it, but only for a limited time.
Oh, well then, yeah, that is pretty scummy.
It was extremely scummy. It was one of the most controversial things they did as of late.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. All I know is that I liked 3D All-Stars and I still play it to this day. But yeah, that is pretty scummy, but I don't know. I guess just at this point, I find it hard to just point fingers at all of Nintendo because it's a gigantic company and be like, bad! When they still do a lot of really fun, nice, and good things. I mean, for one, they have an iron grasp on Illumination's ballsack so tight that you can literally feel the tension, and it's hilarious. I find that really funny. Plus, one thing that I really like, say what you want about this, but I find the fact that they're bringing Game Boy, or they already brought Game Boy and Game Boy Advance to the Switch, and they didn't make an online Switch Plus version, and just gave them to you if you already had those, which also made Nintendo Switch Online expansion or new Nintendo Switch Online Plus more worth it. I thought that was cool, and I thought that was smart. You know, say what you will about that. I've heard arguments for both sides of Nintendo Switch Online expansion. I'm of the opinion that I like it. If you don't like it, that is perfectly fine. It's not something I wish to argue about, though. That's my opinion on the matter. Did it have a rough release? Oh, absolutely it did. When Nintendo Switch Expansion Plus first came out, that was rough. That was rough. But I think nowadays it is better. I think it's scummy to make old games subscription-based when you had Virtual Console Pass. Maybe. But I don't know. Times do kind of have to change, so I don't know. I'm just not the type of person to look at something that changed and be like, this is bad, because this isn't how you used to do it. Because that can be said about literally every industry on the planet. All of them. So, I don't know. Call me an optimist if you want, but... Also, he's not dead. These things are tankier than I remember. Oh, well, there you go. Ow. Unfortunately, Bryce, that's an industry standard. That's not something exclusive to Nintendo. Far from it. And that's something I can say 100% for a fact. So that is, if you want, like, if you want to say that, you have to be angry about, yeah, all of them. So, yeah, is it sad to see that Nintendo does it as well? Yeah, but at the end of the day, can you really blame them? I mean, at the end of the day, it's something that's been proven to make money. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the argument of they're doing it for money, I don't think is a fair argument. Because at the end of the day, we live in a world where if you're not making money, you're dead. Period. And if you're not making a lot of money, you're not a big company. And does it suck that it has to be like that? It absolutely sucks. But the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, we live in a day and age. Both should be an option. I agree. I 100% agree. And I wish that's how the world was. I really, really, really wish it was, but it's not the focus. And this is not something exclusive to Nintendo. It's a thing to all of the big three. They all focus on what will make us the most money. It's not, because I have to pay a lot of money on the PlayStation 4 just to play PlayStation 2 and 3 games. Way more than Nintendo Online expansion. Way more. And with less options. Or at least less good options. It is not a Nintendo exclusive. You could say that about the Nintendo ones too, though. My battery's already red? What?
Your battery?
On my Wii U gamepad, it's already that low?
Oh dear. Oh, that's how she survived the fall.
Bruh. Ouch! Right, she's like, what's with the get? Wow, what's with the get up? Yeah, well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came in. Miss Ted. Oh my god, that's right. He runs in place. Number one, I know very little about Xbox. So, I'm not saying anything about Xbox. Number two, I haven't been able to for PlayStation 2 stuff. Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. There are so many old PlayStation 2 games that I want to play, like the old God of War games or old, not Assassin's Creed. What's it called? Grand Theft Auto.
Sorry, what?
The old Grand Theft Auto games. I can't get those in the store without the online plus whatever the hell it's called. For way more money than the Nintendo Online Plus costs. Way more. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? This is why PC's Master Race. I'm not going to argue with you on that. Not even going to try. Yeah.
Well, wasn't that nice of it?
But yes, you can say I do have a bit of a bias for Nintendo. But, number one, no, they're not. Let me just state my piece by saying this. No, Nintendo is not perfect, and they make quite a handful of decisions that are either questionable at best or bad at worst. But at the end of the day, they still bring me more joy than any other company. They make games unlike any other. That is something I will argue with anybody to the ends of the earth. Nobody makes games like Nintendo does, and that is something I will argue to the ends of the earth about. I love Nintendo. And if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I will not sit here and be like, you're a bad person. Just, you know, I love Nintendo. And I will not stop loving Nintendo no matter what anybody says. Even if Nintendo, you know, is following the way of many other companies and, you know, making questionable decisions. Level 5 could compete if they were bigger. I've never heard of Level 5. Well, I guess after we get to, like, another cutscene, we will have to, like, take a break from this so I can let my gamepad charge.
What is Level 5?
I have no clue. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. They made Ni no Kuni, Professor Layton, and the Dark Cloud series. Oh, Dark Cloud, that one game that you... Yeah.
Professor Layton, actually.
Hoy, big brother! Oh no, this cutscene. Oh, I remember this scene made me really sad. As a kid, this scene made me really sad.
Hey, the grass grew back. Bird.
I remember when I was a kid, I actually like cried at this part because when I was a kid, I thought that Astra was dead and that the bird was taking her to eat her or feed her to kids, to like baby birds or something.
Her name is not Astra.
It's something close to that.
You called her Astra.
Shut up. Would be better if she got eaten. Lol. Also, this look right
Easy
here.
for you to say.
I had that exact look on my face once before when my real life sister almost got kidnapped. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Oh yeah, that's a story. But many years ago, when my mother lived at her old house, my sister was walking home from school one day, and somebody in a van drove up to her and opened their door and tried to grab her. Luckily, at the time we were in a very populated neighborhood, and my sister, she has a hell of a voice. She screamed loud, and according to my sister, she had never seen so many people chase after a van before in her life. Apparently, a lot of the neighbors came out, some of them brandishing guns, and started running at the van, who took off really fast.
No one shot at the van.
They did. But apparently nobody knows how to aim.
Oh,
do you understand what you're asking for? Pirates. The pirates, the terror of the sea. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is alright on me. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get, a headache. I know you must feel your sister being kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? I would have shot the tire out. I'm a decent shot. I wasn't there at the time. I don't remember what I was doing that day. I think I was in school as well. That was definitely before I worked. I know that for a fact. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by the bird. I actually own my own airsoft gun. I don't own a real gun, but I own my own airsoft gun. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter, whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. It's locked up for reasons? Good. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who's just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. I think you know what reasons I do, but for personal reasons, I'm not going to state them. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Thank. And then I start talking about all the reasons. I've actually seen a streamer do that. A streamer who had, like, no boundaries. And, like, literally openly talked about how one of his best friends was suicidal and how he thought that was really weak. And I was just like, what? It's like, look, opinions are opinions. If you have opinions, keep them to yourself, man. Like, nobody can judge you for having a piss-poor opinion if you just don't say anything. Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. I remember when I was little and I first played Wind Waker, I had a lot of trouble with the first area of Forsaken Fortress. In my opinion, it's my opinion that the green shirt guy is lanky. Yes. Isn't that the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it'd be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help now, would it? Humph, I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. Also, another opinion, this game is one of the best versions of Ganondorf in the franchise. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you can use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back to something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbyes to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Yeah, alright, let's save. The game is saved. Would you like to continue playing? I'm gonna go to the home menu. We are gonna continue playing this tonight, but I need to let my Wii U gamepad charge, because it's literally blinking red. Yep. Alright, let's close software. Let's close.
Well, you're playing with your DS.
I played with the Wii U gamepad.
Freaking blue, I got time. Red, I got time. Flashing red, oh god.
Flashing red? Sure. Also, how many of you guys remember doing this? Oh wait, it doesn't show up on the, this. Where you have all of these. Oh my god, it's... No.
Look at all the bees. Oh.
How many of you miss Beavers? Because I miss Beavers. Wii U gamepads die quick. I suggest getting a charger. I do have one. It's just barely too short. Just barely doesn't reach far enough. Just barely. Actually, wait. Hold on a minute. Hold that thought. I forgot that Grandma and Grandpa took the printer out of my room. Hold on a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Do I have... I do have an empty slot. Hold on a minute. Hold up. Ah. Come on. Yes! Haha! It is now plugged in. We can continue. Haha!
Oh, okay.
We are so smart.
Honestly, I kind of thought that you were going to take a break from this and like go to freaking some Deep Rock Galactic or something.
I mean, I was going to while I was waiting for my gamepad to charge, but then Bryce, when he mentioned getting the charger, because okay, this is hard to explain the layout of my room, but basically my room is small.
A confusing fucking mess.
The way that it's laid out, it's basically a rectangle. Now, the door, okay, visualize this, guys. I know you can do it. I believe in you. And when I say a rectangle, I mean that very literally. It's a very thin rectangle. Now, to the left top is the door. Now, middle of the room to the bottom is my bed. But middle top is where I'm sitting right now. It is... Okay, I'm sure you guys can see my model moves back and forth when I move back and forth. Shut up, Bryce.
Yeah?
Now, watch how far back my model will go before my chair is hitting my bed. I'm hitting my bed now. It's
my God.
It's like 1.5 feet, 2 feet. It is not a lot of space. Now, my bed is a twin-sized bed. Yes, it is small for my body, but it's literally the only type of bed I can get fit in this room. On the other side of my bed is the outlet where I had my Wii U gamepad charger at, and it was just short enough that I couldn't reach over here. But, to the right of I have a huge desk. Like, the desk literally takes up the entire top part of my room. The entire top part of the rectangle of my room is my desk. This thing is gigantic. Now, to the right of my desk, there used to be a printer. For some reason, Grandpa insists that he likes having the printer in my damn room for some reason. But he recently took it out because his printer's been giving him a lot of problems. And if I'm to be completely honest with you, it's because he doesn't know how to properly set up a printer. But, ever since he took it out, I had an extra outlet slot and like 20% of the space on my desk back. Oh, water tastes so good right now.
Water.
Hey, I teleported. Awesome. I get that printer suck? Yes, they do. Especially when they barely frickin' work. My poor grandparents. Literally, after our last printer broke, which we had for over a decade, Grandpa had to go through 3 different printers to find one that worked. And what I mean by that is, he bought it. He started using it, it stopped working. Within days of buying it, man's moaning to water. Ah! How's that for a good moan, huh? Welcome to printer? Yeah.
Man's got a freaking aquaphilia.
I like to call it Aquanutia.
Ah, yes.
I didn't actually mean to talk to you. Blank stare. Ha! Errol! That's her name. Errol.
Possibly named after
Also,
that one
look at
guy
this
in The Legend of Zelda 2.
Possibly. Oh my god. Do you guys want to hear something really funny that a quote-unquote Zelda fan told me?
Quote unquote.
I'm sure even you, Chamber, where you don't have as much Zelda knowledge as like me or Bryce, but I'm sure you can guess that Adventure of Link came out way before Ocarina of Time, right?
The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2? Yeah.
Yes. Some dumbass decided that he was gonna tell me with all the smugness of an anime girl, dude, it's so cool that in Zelda Adventures of Link they named some of the towns after the characters from Ocarina of Time. Isn't that awesome? And no, he was not being sarcastic because I asked him twice if he was serious.
It's the other way around, buddy.
No, he literally straight up said that I was lying when I told him that. He was like, "You're just jealous that I know more about Zelda than you do."
He literally acts like a Zelda NPC.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that is
He's literally acting like a Zelda NPC. He's gone full Zelda.
My name is Error. I love that, by the way. I remember hearing so many people being like, "It's pronounced Error?" It's like, who cares?
So
What
many
is it,
people,
Link?
huh?
Please, tell Grandma what's troubling. Actually, did anyone actually ever confirm that's the result of a translation error? So it actually is a translation error. I was actually about to ask if that actually was a translation error, or if that was just somebody having a fun time.
Well, in Japanese, error would be pronounced error.
Error. So, I think it was the Game Grumps, where they were like, maybe it's pronounced error. I'm pretty sure it's Edward in Japanese. Bruh, imagine being named Edward.
Error.
Link.
Error. Error.
Is this what you're looking for?
That's also how you would say Errol.
Grandma, Link's grandma being so sad in this scene always made me really sad. Take it with you. It's the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. That is incorrect. Use ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move around if you target while defending. So sad.
I mean, that is a nice looking shield.
It is. I guess it is true. Arrow really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? I remember when I was young, that made me so sad, seeing her cry. I love he gets confused for a moment when it teleports to his back, yeah. Small fourth wall break, yeah. It always made me so sad. And then she literally gets sick with depression later in the game. It's like, wow. What the hell?
Wouldn't you? If you're...
No,
if
I mean
you're,
like physically sick. She's in bed, very sick because of depression.
Oh god. Hey, the trees grew back.
Not anymore. Haha. That's not
Not
how
anymore.
That's not how trees work. Impossible, I speak from experience. Impossible, you're just using the wrong fertilizer. Zelda just has superior fertilizer to you.
Superior fertilization technology.
Whee! Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. I'm sorry, Tetra, this shield looks 5 times better than your face. So shut it.
Oof.
Well, whatever, if you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yep, let's go. Refresher? Oh, well, yeah. I can speak from experience, too, on that. And... Oh my god, his model doesn't move for the second. I love those goddamn bells. Have any of you ever hit one of those bells in real life?
A gong?
Yes.
It's not a bell, it's a gong.
Same difference.
No, it fucking isn't.
Just like a gun and my cock are the same thing, basically.
Natty?
They both shoot at you. And they can both kill you. Trombones are better, change my mind. I don't have enough experience with trombones. How much longer is this gonna go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? What? I never understood that line. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. Your feet are tiny, I just noticed that.
Jesus.
That's like a size 1.5. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. Why do you think that is? I mean, art style, obviously, but my god, those are tiny. Like, if somebody had a foot fetish and they saw her feet, they'd literally be like, "There's nothing here for me to worship." I'm sorry, but the thought of a frickin' foot lover just being depressed because somebody's feet are too small is the funniest shit.
Don't worry, that's why you have commissioned artists. Just make them way too fucking huge. There you go.
Gross. It's a Japanese thing where people of high class, they wear things to make them be. I never knew that. Huh. Hello. That Nico didn't make out half bad, with you being the new Schwabi and all. New Schwabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him. I used to be friends with someone who lived in Japan. I learned a lot from him. Ah, that must have been really cool. Out of all the different countries that I know people from, I've never met somebody from Japan. I've met people from Australia, Canada, obviously he's in VC of Mara now, Germany, Hungary even, but not Japan. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby! As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say. On your knees, Swabby! Right, now first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready! You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful, like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy Swabby brain. It was difficult because translation issues. Oh god, I imagine. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just watch up to it and tilt your English forward to step on it. Press out! Switch press. Hang on.
With a wave of my finger and a flick of my dick, one zap for me will kill you quick, so get on your knees, the second blow, but not right now, I've got to go!
Now check it out, after the platforms rise up to the floor and you gotta jump on them. So stupid. Okay, so I was able to jump to the first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? Oh my god, could you imagine if there was like an actual way, like in this cutscene where he's showing you this, if you waited long enough and the platform's lowered to the ground, and then it didn't play the animation of him grabbing the rope, so you literally soft launch yourself? That'd be really
Oh.
stupid and funny. Oh god. That's when you gotta do this!
Also, the fact that they have an entire fucking obstacle course in
Kinda
their
cool.
ship, at the bottom of their ship.
Oh my god, could you imagine if these platforms raised up and then water just started flooding in and Nico's like, I really didn't think this through, me hearties. We are fucked. That'd be really funny. Whee. So do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get the Also, Bryce, I'm glad that I'm not the only one who is of the opinion that I actually don't like the first two Zelda games. I am not a fan of the original Legend of Zelda. I don't think it's a bad game, but it is a very outdated game. Very outdated.
Yeah, I suppose.
However, I am also somebody who is of the opinion that I consider a masterpiece to be of a different definition than most people. Most people consider a masterpiece to be a game that is perfect, a game that is just as fun now as it was back then. I personally don't think that definition of masterpiece will result in there ever being a masterpiece. Because think about it this way. Right now, what's the biggest hip thing? VR, right? Now, think about it this way. The way that technology works, eventually, VR is gonna become the new standard. I'm not about to diss on VR, that's not what I'm about to do, Bryce. VR is eventually gonna become the standard. Now, what's that gonna do to games like this? Because, think about it this way. Playing with a controller has been how it's been done since the beginning of time. But there's a lot of people who love accuracy with games, where feeling the game feels great. Now, for those people, imagine the day where VR headsets can last 8 hours. They have it so perfect that you don't get head strain, where it has great battery, and like so many games are in VR. Now, what's that gonna do for games like this one, for example? Are people gonna consider it a masterpiece then? VR actually natively supports these controllers and you can use them to display a virtual display of the game running? Well, yes, but it's not gonna be the same. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you could play this in VR, but it's like, it'd be very different. You would have to change the game from a fundamental standpoint. It's kind of like the jump from 2D to 3D. When it first came out, it was rocky, it was rough. People were like, this isn't gonna last. But look at us now. Now, obviously, we still have 2D, and it's still looked upon greatly, so I don't know. It's just, the definition constantly changes. Take a look at Ocarina of Time, for example. How long has it been since everybody and their mother called Ocarina of Time the best game ever made? Period. No questions asked, and if you disagreed, you were chastised off the face of this planet. How long did that last? A long time, right? But nowadays, people are looking at that game, and nobody's calling it a bad game. Well, like, very few people are, but people are saying, yeah, it's had its faults, there were some problems with it. It's still a fantastic game, but maybe it's not a masterpiece. Now, when it first came out, and for a long time, everybody considered it a masterpiece. But nowadays, the opinion on it has changed. Think about all the games that are out right now that people call a masterpiece. Are people gonna say it's the same thing 20 years from now? Are people gonna think it's the same 50 years from now? Here's what I consider a masterpiece. What I consider a masterpiece is a game that has an idea, that has a vision of what it wants to do, and it nails that idea perfectly. Now, by that definition, a lot more games are masterpieces. Now, my answer to that is, why is that a problem? If a game has an idea of what it wants to be, it's trying to do something, and it does it perfectly, what's wrong with calling that a masterpiece? Like, let me backward long jump 4 CPUs to get a star in 0 times a pass really quick. Yeah, I love Mario 64. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games. Not my number one favorite game. That will always be Metroid Fusion. For the exact reason I follow.
And one thing that I'm thinking that in order to define a masterpiece, you need time. You truly need plenty of time. And if it stands that test, then maybe you can consider it a masterpiece.
Yeah. Like, for example, the original Legend of Zelda. Let's talk about that, because there are still people to this day, so many years after it came out, technology has advanced to such an immense degree, and people still call the original Legend of Zelda a masterpiece. I've even heard some people say that there will never be that none of the Zelda games that are out now are as good as the original Legend of Zelda. Frankly, I think those people are stupid, but people believe that. So,
sure.
I'm not one of those people at all, but
I'll give them one thing. It was revolutionary.
Exactly. Like, I think that revolutionary could be a huge step in what makes a game a masterpiece. A game that was so big that it changes the industry. It was because it has saving. Yeah. Wasn't it the first game, or at the least the most important game, that had a save mechanic?
Yes.
That was really the only revolutionary thing about it. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the original Legend of Zelda is a bad game, because it's not. Even to this day, it's still fun.
More close.
Insanely annoying and frustrating, but it's still a fun game.
Yeah,
even
welcome to the era of the NES.
Yeah. If I were to rank all of the Zelda games by how much I enjoy them, the original Legend of Zelda would be close to the bottom. And again, no, the Philips games don't exist. We don't speak about those. Nintendo doesn't acknowledge them, we don't acknowledge them. They don't exist. Besides, even if we do acknowledge them, they're easily the bottom, period. No question
Just
that.
so you know, Nintendo still does defend their copyright whenever someone does anything with the CDI.
You know that it's just
games?
one person on... Because here's the funny thing. That's not the entirety of Nintendo. I think I remember that there was an interview with Miyamoto where somebody asked him about the Philips CDI thing, and I think he straight up said it was one of the worst mistakes they ever made. This was actually a conversation that we had earlier, Chamber, where we were talking about, like, because Bryce hates Nintendo, and he has very valid reasons for why. And I was giving some of my counter arguments as to why I love Nintendo as a company. Yeah, I hate Nintendo but love their games. That's a very fair point. I do love Nintendo, but one thing that, like, we kind of talked about was like, one thing that me and Bryce both agree on: Nintendo's legal system and their legal team is garbage. I mean, how can I defend when literally Nintendo's legal team is like, and you get a copyright strike, and you get a copyright strike, and you get a takedown, and you get a takedown. But exactly, the difference between legal and devs. And I was even telling Bryce, you know, like, it's why I stopped saying that I hate behavior. Because it's different people on a different team under the same company. And the different teams on Nintendo have different people who vote on rules. I very, very highly doubt that Shigeru Miyamoto has ever issued a personal takedown of something in his life. I'm pretty damn sure that man has never done something like that. But there are
Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yeah.
Shigeru Miyamoto, isn't one of his quotes like, "It would be a shame if we were to treat our fans as criminals," right?
Yeah. He's not on the legal team. If he was, then the legal team wouldn't take down half of the stuff that they do. I don't know why the legal team on Nintendo is so harsh. All I know is that it is. That I told Bryce that's not something I'm gonna even try to defend because that. Although I do find it hilarious, if you look it up, there actually is proof and evidence that a lot of takedowns from Nintendo on YouTube is actually not from Nintendo. it's actually from some people who have impersonated Nintendo. I'm not saying all
Oh,
of them,
jeez.
but I'm saying that there was proof that a lot of takedowns on YouTube from Nintendo was not from Nintendo themselves. It was from some guys, like, impersonating Nintendo. Welcome to YouTube. Yeah, I hate YouTube as a platform. For any of you who ask why I don't, like, make videos or anything for YouTube, it's because I fucking hate YouTube as a platform. I really, really hate YouTube as a platform. Literally the only reason I continue to use YouTube is because there just isn't anything else to replace it. And yes, pre-Google takeover, YouTube was great. Honestly, even for a while after Google took over, it was fine.
But then they introduced their own tick as a giant fucking giga corporation, and everyone suffered as a result.
Yeah, there are, but none of Game Track. Well, you know what I mean. There's no real competition. You know what I mean?
Like where the heck else am I gonna watch my Deep Rock Galactic content? Freaking X videos?
That would be hilarious. Imagine if X videos or Pornhub was the ones that took down YouTube.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine? That's funny. Yes, Kat. Yeah, YouTube is why I hate YouTube. Yep.
YouTube.
God bless the people who are able to make a career off of YouTube, because I genuinely don't even want to attempt it. And yes, I've heard all the arguments of why building a community on Twitch is harder and slower and much more difficult and much more frustrating. Yes, but Twitch has a much more user-friendly interface and community and, honest to God, dev team than YouTube does. Is Twitch perfect? No, far from it. They have their own problems, but I'd much rather do it for this company than for YouTube. What? You did it already? I actually find YouTube's interface easier than Twitch. Yeah, to each their own. I'm proud of you as my underling. That being said, everything else in there shit. Yep. I wonder if it's
Something
okay to
Phil
just
has
give
never
them-
said ever.
Of what?
Proud of you as my underling. You there, Phil?
I'm saying that and moving on.
You said nothing.
I didn't say anything out loud.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bitch. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Chambers the guy in VC with me. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. What if there was actual... I'm sorry, but like, what if there was like a chance where if you waited here long enough, if Tetra actually came in and was like, what are you doing? You have a dungeon? I have the capability of making my own dungeons, yes. You got the spoils bag. I love the way this thing is designed. It can hold up to 8 kinds of items. Press Y, X, or R on the item screen to see what's inside. Hey Link, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. One help with security. Ooh, could be fun. We've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. To XD. What do you have to say to that, Nico? God, but there's still so much stuff I have to teach you. This is so lame. Ah, well, I guess I can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do. Nico over here actually thinking I'm actually no, Link does stay with the pirates after this game, I think. Ugh, excuse me. But yes, right, I forgot about that. For some reason, that's just there. Put Nico in the dungeon, but not the one from One Shot. That Nico is amazing.
Nico from One Shot. Still have never played that game.
No, I've never even heard of that game.
One Shot?
Yeah.
I've seen like thumbnails of the game. I've
Hey, Link,
never really.
here I am, up here. You just go up there and she just grabs you and throws you off the fucking ship.
Good luck saving your sister.
But anyway, One thing that I was pointed onto earlier about why I love Zelda games, difficulty aside, that's, you know, whatever. That's honestly not something I care about. I love the stories of the Zelda games. I actually genuinely love reading about the Legend of Zelda timeline. I think it's fascinating. I hate what they did with Breath of the Wild for the timeline, but I love the timeline. I think it's really fun, I think it's really inventive, and I think it's really well done. As opposed to people who just hate on everything. But I love Zelda games because I love the stories that they tell, I love the little adventures that Link goes on, I love the different characters, NPCs, the different styles and everything they go for. I love the different gimmicks. I love the gimmicks of Zelda. They're so much fun. I'm glad me and you love Zelda for the same reason. Yeah, it's why I love Zelda. It's why games like the original Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and I'm gonna say it, Link to the Past, are some of my least favorite Zelda games. Yeah, I said it. Link to the Past, in my opinion, is one of my least favorite Zelda games. It's not the lowest one, but it's one of them. And it's because, to me, it just doesn't have its own identity. It doesn't have something to it. A Link Between Worlds was better. Way better. So much better. In every way. A Link Between Worlds was a fantastic game.
I mean,
Not as difficult, but still better. Actually, I would argue that Hero Mode on A Link Between Worlds is pretty damn hard. I think it's one of the harder, difficult modes that they've made for a Zelda game. Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. It took me almost 5 years to beat Ganon on the GBA on A Link to the Past. Oh, Ganon was so hard on A Link to the Past. My god, that boss fight was hard. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. It was... Yar har fiddly, being a pirate is harder than me. This is where that entire show was. This is where that entire show was had before Robbie Rotten passed away. Rest in peace. That man was great. Somehow still had the green tooth. Bruh. That's probably why you struggled so hard. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Bird. Ah, I knew it. Look over there. By that window. I love that that window is just a perfect square carving. Amazing. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? Yes, when my sister takes off her shirt and wags it around like she just don't care. I'll bet you anything that's the place where they got your sister locked up. No. Impossible. I was like 9 when I finally beat it. I think I was around that age too when I beat Link to the Past, now that you mention it. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Oh no. Oh no.
the catapult. It took him this long to realize.
Right? Oh, trust me, Bryce, I know. Listen to the Link. My god.
This
Someone
video
made a rap.
was posted to
I've seen
xvideo.com.
that rap. To be fair, when I first heard that rap, I was like, this is actually kind of cringe, but it was hilarious. But my god. Okay, no. Okay, let me rephrase that. Now that I'm remembering that video properly, the way that they made it look was horribly cringe. Like, the bad kind of cringe. But the way that it sounded was really well done. But the visuals that they did were like the type of cringe that you actually like shut off the video.
Oof.
Like it's like
Oh.
2012 teenager makes a YouTube video kind of cringe. Look, weren't the visuals just for source? No, it was literally like it zoomed in on Link's face, and all he did was like had his eyes closed, and he just very slight mouth movements, like and then they brought in like 3 other Links, like mimicking or making weird faces, and I hated that. But the sound was hilarious. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. Yeah, because swimming doesn't exist in this universe. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. You are full of shite, Tetra. Is everybody ready? Yeah, everybody
I
beat
mean,
all
if they're
one of
playing
them.
Sea of Thieves,
Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. Bye!
play the trickster.
Uh-oh. Oh! That looks so painful. Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy Twilight Princess. I can't wait, honestly. The reason that I'm doing
no,
this
it's
one
fine.
right now was because it was the most voted for in my server. But yeah, once I finish this game on stream, Twilight Princess is absolutely gonna be next.
He lost his sword.
Yeah, especially since I'm currently playing through Skyward Sword on my own, anyway. Oh, the music for this place. I would have voted Twilight Princess if I was there, lol. I would invite you to my server if you want to join, but I believe you told me before that you don't like being in servers. So I have never invited you.
Serverless behavior.
Yeah, too shy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your sword landed all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my name is. Hey, shut up, Tetra. Hee, the look on your face, priceless. Keep this in my ass. I love that. That's a joke that Dan from Game Grumps made about Legend of Zelda. It's like, how many Zelda games can you make that joke with? Because it's like most of them. I mean, I know canonically he has like an item pouch that he literally shoves everything into because it's magic, but they never actually show the item pouch. So as far as it looks, visually, it's literally just him pulling it out of his ass. I slipped this stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. No shite. I can see what you're
Really?
doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So, if you see a you better press that button. I put the stone on your quest status screen. Use that on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Meanwhile, at the end of the game, it just plays a cutscene where Link goes and sells it. And then they're asking why he's selling it, and he's like, that woman is a bitch! Alright then, down to brass tacks. I haven't heard that phrase in years. Holy crap.
Brass tacks?
Alright then, down to brass tacks. Why aren't my messages popping up on screen? They're popping up on screen for me, so I don't know why they aren't for you. The courtyard is awash with Certlight. I am so good at English. So they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. It skipped one of them? Yeah, Twitch just kind of does that sometimes. Haha! I am a genius. Waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Till the very next day, ba 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 da da. Oh, guys, have any of you seen that one video of the duck and the lemonade stand where it's literally like, and the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run to the stand, my dick fell off. And it fits so damn well. Oh, that song. Oh, do you want to know a really fun fact about me? This is an old fact about me. I think I was 6 at the time, but I did a play where I sang that song.
Oh boy.
I was in a play where I sang that song. Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What'll you do? Well, considering Tetra's a merch, I'm gonna do not that. I'm gonna fail to walk up the ladder 3 times in a row. That's what I'm gonna do.
Slide.
I'm going to grab this pot full of pot, because pot is good. Hello? I love how the second he takes his hands off the controls, the lights just point right into the sky. Boom! Boink! Ow, that actually hit. Hi-ya! Okay, that horribly missed. Ow! Can you? Other runs? No, I know. I'm doing it like this because it's funny. Literally no other reason. Boink! I'm literally doing it just because it's funny. That is the only reason I keep doing that. I see.
He lost aggro on you for a second.
He did! He's just like, no child here. I better go back to my job. Oh, my face!
I swear to God, if you were able to jump off there and die.
I think there are parts. Bonks everyone, lol. Oh, by the way, when I first played Wind Waker, way back, I think when it actually came out, like when I first got my GameCube, I think I first got a GameCube, actually around the time it came out, I think. I struggled on the Forsaken Fortress. And I struggled because I kept getting caught. Bonks the bonkers. I'm a bonker, so I bonk myself. Good job, Cat. I believed in you the whole time. Watch, I'm gonna miss this. Okay, I got it. My brain is bonkers, yes.
Rolled into the chest. God, imagine if chests had that mystical light every time you opened them.
I would love that. Ha! Get trolled, Cat. I trolled you. You got the dungeon map. There's a piece of heart in the logo. Ooh! Pog champ. Ow! It's a mouse. Let me in. Let me in! Oh my god. Wait, I forgot this was a thing. Whee! Whee! I forgot that sidling was a thing in this game. I love it.
You just walk up to a wall and just walk up to a wall and sneak around.
And sneak around. Make sure you don't make a
Careful
sound.
not to make a sound. Don't touch that.
Also, Bryce, I don't know if many people would agree with me on this, but genuinely, one of the things that I like the least about Breath of the Wild is that they got rid of pieces of heart. I love hunting for pieces of heart. I genuinely do. I know it's not like a commonly hated thing, but I know it is a thing that the community is usually relatively 50-50 on. Those guys over there, they gave me a lot of trouble the first time that I played Wind Waker. Spirit orbs replace them basically, so I don't mind. I mean, yeah, but I just kind of like the like visual representation and ideal of a piece of heart lore. Oh, this is just a normalized barrel. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that one. Also, if you get caught, you can get up to the second floor by the map quicker. They basically replace search for the hearts with Korok seeds. Screw the Korok seeds. And I know that's not a based opinion. People do not like the Korok seeds. These frickin' things.
And these 5.
Aren't these just, like... These are moblins, aren't they? These are the moblins of the game. Of this game, I think. Woohoo! I think there's like 10 rupees there, maybe.
God, that bottom lip, though.
They were not designed with completionists in mind. They were really not. Really not. Thanks. Oh, right, these things. S2's gift. I'm sorry, as much as I hate the car seas, S2's gift is literally one of the funniest memes that Nintendo's ever done. Ow, you little... I want this! You know what? You know what? You know what? No, you know? You know what? No, you know what?
You still have your shield, dude.
Haha! I got the comp ass! I don't need no shield. What button was it again? Wait, what button actually was it? How do I hold up my shield? Wait, how do I actually hold up my shield?
I think it was your right trigger?
I'm holding R right now and it's doing jack! It ain't... Wait.
It's one of your shoulder buttons, I think.
ZR! This is ZR! I'm holding ZR right now! This is ZR, this is R.
Maybe you need to be...
Oh! I have to target first and then Z... Okay. Literally, Bryce, I figured it out on my own the microsecond you typed in target first. I'm dead serious. I'm not trying to say that to be like, oh, you didn't help. I'm being dead serious. Like, the second I pressed it, I was like, oh, and then, like, right before I even said, oh, you typed it in. Oh my god. I am smart. I've been playing Zelda since I was literally 3 years old. Can you guys tell? Yeah, you saw it in real time. Ooh, is there anything over in that direction? Wait, is there anything over here? Ha-ha! I thought I missed. I genuinely thought I was about to miss. I feel like, God damn it. Ooh, there's a thing. That leads to the cells, but is there anything in this cell? Oh wait, this is the cell you get locked in, isn't it? Oh yeah. Okay. Koresh. And if I'm to be honest, Bryce, one thing that I do like about the 3D Zelda games as a whole is that each new 3D Zelda game that came out during this time improved on the combat from the last one. Ocarina of Time had, you know, Ocarina of Time where it was mostly, not completely, because anytime I hear the argument of, you know, like, oh, in Ocarina of Time, the only thing you can do against enemies is wait. You know, Aaron from Game Grumps said it best. Wait, attack, wait, attack, wait, attack. It's like, do you forget that you have items? You can use the bow and arrow. You can use the grappling hook. You can use bombs. Yes, that's what you have to do if all you use is the sword. But guess what? That's by design. Also, yes, bottle is best item in Zelda history. But that's what you do if you only use the sword. Why do you... That's when you only use the sword. That's by design. That it makes you try to use items other than just the sword. Yes. Majora's Mask had so many bottles, it was legendary. Ah!
And you can reflect Ganon's... You can reflect Ganon's projectile with the freaking bottle.
Yeah. You got a yellow...
You can do that in the remake too, right?
Oh my god, I was not ready for that! I was not... oh my god, that actually scared the crap out of me. What the hell? What the... I was not... I did not see that coming. That scared the ever-loving piss out of me. Oh my god. I was not ready for that.
Huh.
Oh my god, that actually, like... Oh my god. I was so not ready for that.
That statue... Oh, shit.
Fuck's sake. Wait.
That statue really just pulled a Bowser
Wait.
statue laser on you.
Wait. I am cool. I am the cool. I am so cool. Tell me, Bryce, can Sonic do this? So much hate. I love that. Sonic 06 would like to have a... Oh my god, Sonic 06. What am I holding on to? Oh.
A post.
Come on! There we go. I was about to say, if I missed again, I was actually gonna get really upset. I'm actually not joking, by the way. That statue actually genuinely scared me. Like, what the hell? I was not ready for that.
It pulled a Bowser laser statue on you.
I missed one of the I missed one of those spotlights, didn't I? Flying box. Web P. What? What? Ow. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da. Okay, that lagged for a second. That was weird. What do you want, Tetra? Stop vibrating my ass. Aha! I've got it, Link. In order to reach the top of the tower where it says to be nailed, you have to find the room right below the tower. Really? You got that? Yes. Shut up, Tetra. Shut up! How do I get to those spotlights again? Did I already pass one of them? I did, god damn it. I have to go back. Oh, it actually worked. I clicked on the WebP and it pulled it up for me. Yeah, I saw that. Oh wow, I love how I tried not to grab it, but then I grab it immediately on my first try. God's sakes. Also, I don't know why, but the sound that Link, one of the, like the whooshing sound that Link makes sometimes when he rolls is like really satisfying me. That one! The shh! That's a really satisfying sound for me. It sounds so nice. There's a shh! Hello? I dare you to come here. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, he doesn't. What's up, nerd? Wow, okay. Ow. Link! Where did that go? Wait, I threw it at him and then it just vanished.
Ooh.
Nice. Hello? Okay, so that just flew off the edge. I think that one flew off the goddamn edge as well. Don't you... I swear to God. That one's gonna fly off the edge too, and then I'm gonna actually have a problem. There it is. That flies 5 million miles away. I actually almost had a serious problem there.
Phew.
Huh? Oh, they're far away. I never noticed that before, actually. The pirates are all the way over there. Huh. Interesting. Bam, 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 bam. Nail it first try. Whee! Ah. You want to talk about Link standing on thin air when Sonic can stand upside down? Amazing.
Sonic can run on a ceiling if he's going fast enough.
This is... Aha!
Only when he's moving.
I am cool. Not what I'm talking about. What, actually, Chamber, Bryce was talking about a glitch. Where Sonic just decides that he's gonna float in midair because he is cool. Uh-oh. This could be problematic. Loops ignore physics in 06. 06 is a really weird game.
Ah.
I should probably go around the other way, because I'm pretty sure I'm still missing one spotlight. You don't say? Yeah. I think I'm still missing a spotlight. Am I? I'm missing one that's pointing on the ground. I don't think I care too much about that one. I still like to go to that other side and like drop a box down or something to make it easier the next time I come through here later in the game. That is one thing I really love about Zelda games, by the way, is that in many different areas, like, you grab an item, or like you see something in one part of the game that you can't do yet, so you have to make a mental note of it, and then you have to go back to it with like a an item that you didn't have before. That was something I desperately missed in Breath of the Wild, because that is one of my favorite Zelda features. Is, oh, there's a piece of heart up there, but you don't have the necessary item to get it yet. But you see it there. It makes you want it. Want it.
That mechanic actually ticks me off. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of having to backtrack with a new ability or item just to get it. Just to be able to 100... It ticks off the completionist in me.
It's one of the things I love about Zelda games, but yeah, to each their own. I can see how that would frustrate the hell out of some people. He's gonna spot me if I do this. Or not! You don't have to backtrack for H. Usually, the overworld, yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh. Hi. He's gonna touch this barrel and immediately spot me as... Awesome. I am all powerful.
Turns out, barrel smells like wood.
I am so cool. That was really stupid.
I am the spy.
I am the spy. Get the next barrel, hell yeah. Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. Wee. Look at those big ass mouths that these things have. They could probably swallow a whole watermelon.
Probably.
Do it! Oh my god, that scared me! I know you guys couldn't see it, but I actually jumped from that. I genuinely thought I was past his sight range. Jesus Christ, game. This game's given me more scares than Dead by Daylight. Now, whether that means that this game actually has more spookiness to it than people give it credit for, or if Dead by Daylight's a bad horror game, I'll let you decide that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, PogChamp. I can go fuck that light right now. Hell yeah. I know I don't have to because it's just facing the ground, but you know what? Fuck these guys. Aha. Face. I am coming for you. Hello! Bonk! Amazing. I swear to God, these things are awkward to pick up. Boink! Nice. Abba! No. Abba! I love doing that. I don't know why it's so fun. Woo! Yay! Yeah, I got a joy pendant. Let's go. Nice. That was absolutely worth it.
You can keep it in your spoils bag.
I can keep it in my boils bag. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? Worth. Worth. That probably would have been more worth to drop that box down. But you know what? That's an easy fix. Most mobs, those can be grinded with grapple hook. Really? I never knew that was a thing. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Thanks for telling me that. I'll definitely forget it the next time I stream this, but I'll invite you into it the same way I did for this one, so. Each mob has a specific drop, because yeah, I enjoy chatting with you during these. I enjoy chatting with you, Cat, Chamber, all you guys.
Hell yeah.
People like you are the reason I even can come back to doing this. Because funny enough, I was genuinely, like, after the month of September, I was actually ready to quit streaming forever. But I thought about the fun interactions I have with people like you, Bryce, or Kat, or even you, Chamber, and I was like, I'm not ready to give that up.
All in public.
Still want that Dark
People
Cloud
there
stream.
make fun of us.
Still want that Dark Cloud stream, gosh darn. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that my stupid ass autistic brain did. I read that as Dash Gourmet.
Dash Gourmet.
I didn't read that as gosh darn. I didn't read that as gosh darn it. I read that as Dash Gourmet, and I was just about to be like, what? I was literally about to be like, are you okay? But no, I have to ask if I'm okay, and the answer to that is always no. I still want that stream, Dash Gourmet. Oh, well, there I go.
You will give me a stream.
You will give me a stream. Oh, right, this one isn't perfectly aligned. Fuck. Please respawn. Please respawn. I know! Oh, thank God it respawned. I was about to be really upset. I was about to be really upset. Oh, God, I was... I could feel my piss boiling. And I couldn't even blame the game for that one. I love that shh sound that Link makes sometimes when he rolls. It's such a nice sound effect. You're a bullet. Where the... Am I stupid? Where's the place that I could... Yes. I am so good at this game. I am amazing at this game. This is the easiest Zelda game, by the way, guys.
Is it?
Pretty sure it is. If not, it's up there. It's on the other side of that one? I don't know. Aha! Yes, I'm good at English. About as good as I am. God damn. Wait. Is this the right side? Yeah! Aha! See? Your box! I swear to God, if I accidentally roll into it and break it, I'm pissed. I'm gonna stop rolling right now. Haha! I don't think you can. That's what I did with the last box. I'm not testing it, screw you. I'm not testing it. But yes, with the box, remember how, like, please. Link, please! Thank you. But yes, the box that I pushed down at the place where I grabbed the 40 rupees, I rolled into the box and it broke. And that's why I had to go back inside. And that's what I was saying. Please respawn. Please respawn. Also, since you're following me now, Bryce, you should have some free emotes that you can use in my streams. Whee! Damn it! I am so good at Zelda games. What is that sound? That sounds like a clock whenever I run. Do you hear that?
I've got the string muted so I can hear you more. So I can hear you better in real time.
Do you... His walking sound on stone? Oh my god, you're right about that. That's just what he sounds like when he's walking on stone. What the... That's funny. Or anything, really. Yeah. That's funny. Whee! Ba 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 ba. My god, I'm so good at this game. It's a lot louder in Twilight Princess. Hell yeah! I need my squeaky sounds when I play as realistic Zelda. Also, I'm curious, Bryce. I remember when Twilight Princess came out. There was a lot of, like, debate going on, like, oh, the very, very realistic style and everything. What's the common consensus on it now? Like, I know how when this game first came out, fans were like, oh, the art style is garbage, it's so cartoony, it's so kiddie. Even though, like, it's Nintendo. Bruh. Plus, I'm sorry, this art style is adorable. Toon Link is one of the best looking Links. Fight me.
Yeah, I agree.
It's generally pretty liked as far as I know. Hell yeah. People
Toon
at the
Link
time
was
were
one of
really
my-
wanting a realistic Zelda. Oh. Oh, okay.
I think Toon Link was like one of my pickups on Smash 4.
I love Toon Link. There's my sword. Aha! There's also
there's my ball.
In fact, Twilight Princess saved the series before release sales were about that of Metro. Oh, ouch! Ew. You got back the hero sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Oh, by the way, this music. Oh, I love this music. Mini boss music is good. It is great. That is one thing, by the way, about Nintendo that I will also defend religiously until the end of time. Nintendo music is magical. So is the normal battle theme if you let it go long enough. Yeah, it's good. But yes, that is one thing about Nintendo that I will... The two biggest things that I will always argue about and defend for Nintendo at the end of time is nobody makes games like Nintendo does. Just, they have a very special quirk and charm to them. And two, music. Period. Period. I'm not saying that other companies make nothing but bad music, but I'm saying no company makes music as good as Nintendo does for Zelda games.
You wanna know one of my favorite tweets?
Oh, look at that face!
Nintendo made.
Yeah, what's that?
Nintendo, what's your favorite Zelda tune? And everyone in the comments was like, "Hey, I really like this one. It's quite ambient." And they post a video that was taken down. So you didn't even know what it was.
Ha! That's funny! Oh, by the way, this game has one of the best iterations of Ganondorf.
Isn't that like one of those... Isn't this the game that spawned the Ganondorp?
Ganondorp. I do not know, you'd have to show me. Oh no.
Oh god.
That bird has a hell of a neck to be able to throw me that far. What? You haven't heard Molduga in this game? I have not. I have not. Sonic and Toho is the kind of music I really like. I actually find Nintendo music kind of bad. Well, then that is something you and I heavily disagree on, my friend. Although I will reiterate, I'm not saying that other companies make nothing but bad music. That's not what I'm saying at all, especially since Undertale is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. And, well, yeah, that obviously wasn't made by Nintendo.
Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is a fantastic soundtrack. Link, wake up, Link.
Especially for what it's going for.
Yeah. Pull yourself together, Link.
Dwarven bug shooting mining.
Rock and stone.
To the bone.
Stone. That is still my favorite cheer, by the way, in DRG, is just stone. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Now, this is a thought that I had a while ago, is like, how would somebody actually react if this actually happened to them? Like, you're just sitting down in a boat, you hear somebody talking to you, and then the freaking front of the boat turns all the way towards you and starts speaking to you. Like, how would you react to that? And the first thing it does is it calls you stupid, by the way. Did I startle you? I can't say anything about Sonic music. I don't know enough about it. I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. There are a couple of Sonic songs that I do know about that I enjoy. Crisis City Whirlwind is a song from Sonic that I really like. I've never played the game that it belongs to, but I heard it in an animation and I looked it up and it was a Sonic song. I was like, oh, that's cool. Sonic goes, that's where it's from? That's depressing.
The one thing about the Sonic franchise is their songs, all of them, mwah. Oh, so
I don't
good.
know enough about Sonic songs. I haven't played many Sonic games. I'm just not a Sonic fan. It's not a bad franchise. It's just not for me.
Yeah, you interrupted me, Fel.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say,
anyway,
games, on the other hand...
I'm sorry, go on. I just had to.
Their games, on the other hand, yeah, you've got things like 06 and Forces.
To 06 casually exists. Frontiers is doing well? I might get it someday, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I actually have Frontiers.
I suppose that is
like one of the few $80 games I bought myself.
2.9 million years? Those are really good sale numbers. As wide as the world is, I am the only mode upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy, even though your head looks so grapefruit-like. Link, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. It's the first good Sonic in a while, and it makes me so happy. Nice. I heard from a lot of people that Unleashed is pretty good. Okay, let me think. What Sonic games have I played? I've played the original Sonic. I don't like it. I've played Sonic Advance on the Game Boy Advance. I remember thinking it was okay, but I never got far in it, and I never had any desire to. I think I might have played Sonic 2. I don't remember for sure, though. I played Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors is fun. I liked Sonic Colors. That's actually the only Sonic game I've ever played that I've ever beaten, is Sonic Colors. And funny enough, I beat it when I rented it from Redbox. You guys remember that? You guys remember Redbox?
Nope.
That's a blast from the past. Bryce might remember what Redbox was. Yeah, I beat Sonic Colors renting it from Redbox. And it's the only Sonic game that I myself ever asked to have bought for me. I played, it was a Wii game. It was a Wii game. It was a really bad one. It was a really bad Sonic game. I hated it so much. It was on the Wii. I think it was the Secret Rings. That was what it was. I played that.
Sonic and the Secret Rings.
And then I have a Sonic game on the Wii U. I don't remember what it's called either. But I also did not like that one at all. It had a world style kind of similar to Mario Galaxy. Lost World, or is it Boom? I think it's Lost World. I think it was Lost World. Off the top of my head, I think those are the only Sonic games I've ever owned and ever played. No, only Sonic games I've ever played. Currently, I only own Lost World. I unfortunately lost Sonic Color somewhere, and that is something that I am sad about. Maybe if I ever had a chance to play some of the good ones, maybe my opinion would change. But as I stand right now, I'm not a fan of the franchise. You missed every single... I never went out of my way to buy them. I would have bought you one. Maybe someday. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him. The shadow that commands that monstrous bird. Okay, I'm not even gonna finish that. I'm not even gonna... I should have thought about that before I even started saying that. No, I was about to say something really offensive. I'm glad I stopped myself there. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. They were on sale for $5 on your birthday. Oh, interesting. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, and now that Ganon is returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. The sale ended today? Oh, well, that's sad. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yes. And will you do anything to save her? Yes. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human strength, let alone what little strength you possess. Thanks! I love that that's always a thing that people tell Link is, you cannot hope to defeat him with what little, weak, pitiful power you hold right now. I know that's supposed to be like the drive of the hero, but still, it's like, geez, NPCs in Zelda games are dicks. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Yes. In that case, we depart to the Great Sea! But I can get hold of myself. Alright, I have my gamepad plugged in full. Haha! Yeah, 4 bars! I'm dog. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. Anyway, good Sonics. Sonic 3K, Sonic Adventure 1/2, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic Frontier, Sonic Rush / Rush Adventures. I know very little about every single one of those Sonic games. Okay, here is one Sonic game I know a little bit about because I watched some of the videos from Game Grumps on it. Sonic and the Black Knight. Opinions on that one. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of... I enjoy it, but it's certainly an oddball. Fair enough. I have brought you far to the east of the dark caves of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. It's one of the last games with good storytelling till Frontiers, released in 2009. Wow, that's a long time ago. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. I just remembered. This is the game where you find Tingo locked away in prison, and then when you explore his prison cell, you find a room full of skeletons and skulls. I forgot about that until just now. Tingle is such a weird character, and that storytelling went bad in Colors. Oh, did it? I will tell you right now. Out of all the things I do remember from Colors, the story is not one of them. I don't remember anything about Colors' story. Actually, that might just be kind of proof that it was bad. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember anything about Sonic Colors' story. They were much more serious in tone for him. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Screw you, I am going to fiddle everybody on this island. I love Windfall Island. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Literally the ending of Black Knight with Sonic telling another character that the world won't last forever unless you should live life to the fullest in the time you have. Amazing, I love it. Great storytelling. Oh, right, you.
I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Okay. Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Honestly, really good. Yeah. Okay, ew, no! Oh, ho, ho, my sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. Not even ironically, it's true. I mean, yeah, but, you know. I love that. Poor Maggie, she was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth can those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? I mean, that's most of Ganon's minions. He said something along the lines of, every world has its end, and I know that's sad, but that's why we gotta live life to its fullest, at least until I figure. That's actually kind of deep. I like that. That's really cool. Oh, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please. Please save my poor daughter, I beg of you. Here I stand begging. I hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay. Why does he come up to, in his perspective, a random boy and ask him to save them all? Actually, you know what? That's actually something I never thought about before. Why does everybody in almost every Zelda game just look to Link at the beginning of the game and be like, you, please save us? It's like, shouldn't that be something that, at that point, you should be asking a knight or something? Like, what? That was always so weird to me. Ah, pot. Zelda NPCs are frickin' lazy. I mean, you are absolutely not wrong. Zelda NPCs are weird. Hi. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just send it to blah 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 and use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. King Zoran OTB like wait. 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 No, Cat, I'm dead serious. Look up King Zora in Ocarina of Time. Look at, that's literally what he does. I hate that the randomizer has an option to randomize how many times he has to slide get. That sounds like pain. Ugh, gross. Before long, the Reno postman will come to deliver to whomever you send it to. He's a hardworking fellow, I tell you. Between 1 and 250. No. I would never enable that, ever. That is disgusting. You're bonking me because you just got here? Where the hell have you been this whole time, dude? You can choose the max length 1, period. I mean, let's be real about one thing. Let's be real about something. If that cutscene of King Zora moving around wasn't quite that long, it would have been funny. It would have been funny. It is just too long that it gets annoying. But Cat being in the back rooms, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's one of those things where if they did it a little bit better and did it just like a little bit shorter, it would have been more funny than annoying. Haha, Cat got Bryce got bonked. Trolled. I think this is where you get the Picto Box, isn't it? Bryce is weak boy. Bryce is tasty boy. Oh wait, no, the Picto Box is with frickin' Tingle on his frickin' frick face. For your D&D server, does it take place in your universe? Yes, yes it does. That's why I have an entire section dedicated to worlds and locations. You are not food? Not yet. Ow, my face. Aha. Grr, aha. Who the hell are you? What are you doing? Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. What? Pigs act like cuckoos? Alright, then you know what that means. You have a really convenient general hub location? Yes. Yes. He teaches sons. Really? Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I let this delightful little guy perform the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? Just hold out the Wind Waker on neutral for a bit. It's frickin' Sun Song. Wait, really? Oh, that's cool. But why is he dancing on a grave? Like, why? I don't understand, man. I'd love to know who it is at Nintendo that designs Zelda NPCs and what type of drugs they take, because that must be some powerful shit. Oh god, there he is. He's flexing on his wife. Oh my god, I'm still carrying the base. Oh my god, Tingle, stop. Stop moving. The sound of your feet is actually disgusting. Stop. Frickin' gross. Tingle is literally like one of the weirdest characters. And yes, I know that's the point, but just my god. What do you want? I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Tingle might be a child offender in this game. Isn't that what he is in most games? I thought that was like genuinely the norm for Tingle. I thought that was like actually the normal. It's worse here? Oh god. Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? I haven't done shit yet, Tingle. Do not worry, Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Much worse. Tingle literally like gives me like creep vibes. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. Tingle is my name. I've been looking for you and your kind, for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. My bitrate. He makes his brothers do work for him without pay. He's a slave owner in this game? Oh my god. Oh, this guy. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Dude, look at his lips! What is with his mouth? Why? Why does he exist? Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. I'm literally only opening the cage so I can get the pickup box. This guy. I hate him. Yay! Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. And he stole the picture box? Ugh. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift. Oh, thanks. Oh my lord. Become an item. His item was God tier in GameCube Nintendo, the Tingle Tuner. I don't know if I've ever used it. You got a Tingle bottle. Use it. I admit, I'm sorry. I miss Miiverse. It was such a cool. It was such a cool feature. Rest in peace, Miiverse. I had so much fun with it. If you had a GBA, it was busted. I don't even know what it did. It's back. Miiverse is back. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure they brought Miiverse back on Wii U. I'd love to find this out. Be aware that you can't write letters if you're not connected to Miiverse. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? Back in October, they actually... Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god, I actually love that. Are you familiar with Miiverse? With it, messages put in this bottle can be sent to fairies the world over. Oh my god, if it's actually... Dude, that... Oh my god. That actually brings a tear to my eye. That's so cool. A communication of minds, hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid, Tingle is returning now to his own special island. Ugh. Please leave. Leave. Never mind, looking into it, it's a custom server run by fan. Aw. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? I mean, if there's a way to connect to it, I genuinely might try to do that. You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? Head out to sea and then check your charts on the map screen to find out. I will stream for a little bit longer until I call it today. I think I will stream until I get the sales and do, like, some side stuff on this island. Look at the week. Yeah. Oy vey. Oh, right. Crawl. Ow. There we go. I remember that, like, you can... This might actually be Pog. They're building the network in a way that's EMU compatible. Oh my god, that's cool. Don't go to the right. You can see the wood, and that's one of the trapdoors. Oh, I think I found the end. Ooh! Blue rupee. Haha! I did it. But yeah, look at all these freaking skulls. Like, what the hell, man? Why is Tingle just... Ugh. Everything about Tingle freaks me out, dude. Date unknown. At last, I have succeeded in stealing the Picto box I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been in prison, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. My god. Ugh. I have decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Dude, Tingle, why? And I'm saying this as somebody who loves some of the creepy stuff in Zelda, like everything in Wind Waker. I've heard that Twilight Princess is delightfully creepy and disturbing. Some of the stuff in Skyward Sword, even some of the stuff in like some of the other games, the stuff that's like creepy and disturbing is really fun to me. The only downside is, by the looks of it, requires CFW to work. I don't know what that is. That being said, the homebrew launcher can be accessed from the web browser on Wii. Ooh, nice. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the Picto box. I will write the controls for it in case I should forget them. Custom firmware, aka modded console. Ah, okay. Set it to blah blah blah. Not hard in either system. Maybe someday I'll figure that stuff out. Na 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 na. And the 3DS and Wii U are protected from bans 100% at this point, so there's not even a risk. What do you mean, protected from bans? What do you mean? Like, banned from what? If you were to hack your Switch, you'd get banned from eShop and online play. Oh, wow. That risk isn't present on Wii U or 3DS? Huh. Maybe I will have you help me with that someday. Yeah, Switch really buffed security. It's the reason I have two. Damn. I mean, from a business standpoint, I can understand why.
Holla, holla, get dollar.
Huh?
Holla, holla, get dollar.
Bruh.
How's it going?
What's up, man? Where do I go to get the sale again? I actually don't remember. Oh, wait, I think in here I can give a lady something and she gives me something, I think.
Pot. They had a pot in a bush. They knew what they were doing.
She likes the joy pendants, I think. Hello. Welcome to Miss Mary's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young schooler. Are you a new popple? Are you a new pupil? Oh. I know it's pronounced pupil. I thought you'd give her... What can I do for you on the slide? We need to talk. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20...
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Ugh. Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about True Joy. My Breath of the Wild glitched the hell out. They said it was a pirated game despite being a cartridge. That's weird. I've never heard of something like that before.
Oh dear.
I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. I have a sword, I can solve this problem. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man, for me. Sure, I'll try. Thank you so much, you're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. It happened to some people in the early days. You can find reports pretty deep on Reddit. It doesn't happen anymore, though. So it's a very early problem then, and it was probably an automated system. But they won't be summoning to a boy of their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. I could have sworn you could talk to her. I had a launch day Switch. I did not. I got my Switch when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out. Mine is literally the combination. Mine is the special bundle for that.
Mine is somewhat,
Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees, huh, do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talk to because Miss Mary asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Don't forget about that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? I could literally drop-kick all 4 of you. I could use you as a basketball. But I'll tell you what, bud, if you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? I'll take you on. I'll cut you. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you catch us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy to that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island, so look for us around the shadows behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. This'll be easy. God, what terrifying children. I have to play hide and seek. I'm gonna walk around for my sword for decorations. Yeah.
you boys better be real careful, because if I catch you, I kill you.
Shut. I don't care what you have to say. Slice!
Oh my god, this is literally Dead by Daylight. You're playing Dead by Daylight. You're the killer.
I'm gonna get him. Are one of them hiding next to my boat? I don't know! Shut up! One in the tree by the old guy, one behind the grave, one on the ledge of the wood platform, one by the bomb shop. Huh.
Did you have to tell him? Oh yeah, remember the funny TAS-only glitch where there was no cap backwards swimming speed?
Huh. Say that again?
You remember the TAS-only glitch where there was no cap to backwards swimming speed? So if you kept reversing your direction every frame, you would literally gain infinite backwards speed.
Amazing.
Nope. That's not good.
Boing. Is human input possible? Huh.
I mean, good luck though.
One thing I'm very excited for, by the way, state your opinions on this if you want to, but I'm very happy that they brought Game Boy and Game Boy Advance emulators to Switch. I personally enjoyed them, and I am very happy about being able to play my favorite game of all time on my Switch here soon. Reverse. What the hell kind of sound was that? Yahoo! You can super slim with pause buffering super easy. I'm going to fiddle you, child.
Huh.
I'm gonna fiddle that ass. I've got... Piss off! Ow! Wall. How do I have to do this? Do I have to actually touch... Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, lame. Now die! His head just flies off. Ooh, ooh, wait. Die! Run, shitbird, run. I swear to God, this old man talks to me and slows me down. I'm coming for that ass,
These
boy.
kids can take a fall well. Holy crap.
So can Link, though, in this game. It seems that in this game, freaking the gravity is merely optional.
He just 360 you.
Eh. That bush is... Link can use bombs to fly while dead in this game. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Then you can save
Wait a
yourself.
minute.
if you-
Is she in the
if you
wall?
catch
Wait,
her
wait, wait,
flying
wait, wait,
hard.
wait, wait. Hold everything. Is that woman in the wall? No, she's not. Never mind. Carry on.
The woman on the walls.
I thought she was for a second. Shop guy.
She's
Hello.
in the walls. She's in the goddamn walls!
The child is hiding in your ass. Bend over, woman.
Oh, touch the child.
Prostate inspector. I am the prostate inspector. Wait, did I see
Sorry.
something?
So many.
I see you. Hold up. Over at the grave. Over at the grave. Oh, Bryce has been saying that for like half a minute now. I thought he was about to jump off the cliff. Oh, well, there he goes. He did exactly that. I was literally joking about that, and then this Rugrat went ahead and actually did that. Jeez, that was the easiest one to catch so far. Alright, so let's think about spatial distance. There was one there, one there, one there. So there's... They all like to be over here. Oh. You're just still here. No way! Ooh. I didn't... Okay. Ha-ha! Child!
A child. A singular children.
Everybody loves to jump off cliffs in this game. I'm going to fiddle you. Haha! You're awesome! Well, that was easy. I can't believe it. You found Alfora, so you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, Killer Bees. I guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide-and-seek skills, here, take this, bud. It is the steiner that I like to shove up my ass to pretend that I'm a bee. Oh, hell yeah! This is our favorite
going to
possession,
Dr.
but you've proven that you're worthy. To our bud, the hide-and-seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize in this marriage for us, alright? We're counting on you, bud. They still circle me? Lol. It's actually kind of funny.
Green.
Think you can do
green.
sploosh damage? Oh, sploosh kaboom? I have no clue what that is, buddy. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. It's a minigame here? Oh, that game! That guy's an NPC in Phantom Hourglass as well, fun fact.
Yeah, that guy that does the friggin' battleship knockoff.
It's complete RNG. Oh god, that's right. I love. By the way, Phantom Hourglass, easily in top 5 for favorites. Well, actually, no, it's not. But it's a nice game. It's almost like Phantom Hourglass is a direct sequel to this game. It's also that Phantom Hourglass takes place in a completely different world and location than this game as well. That is true. It is the same link, but they're very different locations.
I think I played the multiplayer version of that game through Download Play.
The multiplayer was really fun on that. I'm not even gonna lie. It was fun. Better than Dead by Daylight. Dab.
I can't remember how it played.
Look at Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Yes, but Majora's Mask is literally a like a copy paste of Ocarina of Time, but like with a different game, both canonically and how it was actually made. Shadow of my door. Here's a little spare change. Oh, here's some spare change. Here's $50. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. About what? What can I do for you? We need to talk. When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Not all the NPCs are the same, just a big chunk of them. I mean, Majora's Mask was where Tingle was introduced to the franchise, so... Unfortunately, Majora's Mask loses a point for that, because I hate Tingle so much. But yeah, Majora's Mask is a fantastic game.
Much like that freaking drone bot from Skyward Sword.
This game had Beetle too. I hate both. Hate both what? Oh, Beetle and Tingle both annoy me. Oh yeah, I can get behind that. I don't hate Beetle nearly as much as I hate Tingle, but yeah, Beetle is... he's tolerable at best. He's never been an NPC that I've really cared much about. And Wind Waker is the only game with both. You're right about that. You are right about that, yeah. You will grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. Now what? Are you finally gonna... Okay, now God. Chamber? No. I saw that. I saw that name. Piss off. What can I do for you? We need to talk. Why can't I... Bryce, am I crazy? Wasn't there a quest that you can give her a joy pendant? That quest comes later? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So yes, you are crazy.
No, it is a quest, but it's not until later in the game. Oh, hi. Hey, sounds like you apologized to teach for us. Good old Miss Mary. And speaking of, Bud, did you know it's going to be her birthday soon? Huh? Boss! Oh, boss, you think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Is it literally about to be now? Don't be stupid, we're the Killer Bees. We ain't no teachers, pets. Yeah, the teacher loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them, joy pendants? Really, where do you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to teach as a present, she'd be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of some tree in town. Where was it? Maybe that's one of the pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. You gotta come back here later with a bunch of them. Yeah, but I swear I remember that you give her one and then you have to give her 20 later or something like that. Tree. Tree. Bruh. Okay. Okay, so they said at the top of some tree. More than that, I think? I have no clue. It's something I remember from a video. This tree? No.
Apparently there was something sparkly on top of that tree. Maybe it'll tell you.
There's something sparkly on some tree. Not this one. Maybe that one? Don't. Oh, that's not a cliff. That's just that. Ha boom. There it is. I found it. Nice. I think you need 40, 20 for the deed, another 20 for the hero charm. Hero charm. Well, I got. Yo, bud. Looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Oh, hi guys. Actually, I gotta admit, we hid that thing up in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up, it's gonna be Miss Mary's birthday soon. We were thinking of giving her presents, so it's good that we finally got our hands on that thing. It reveals enemy health bars? Oh, that's kinda cool. But we can't be going around giving presents to people. No way, that just don't fit the Killer Bee style. Come on, bud. Can't you give it to T-Trust? Can't you? It's not like we can ask just anybody to do it for us either. It's gotta be someone reliable who can keep a secret. You're the only one we could ask, bud. Okay, bye, guys. You know what's funny? That's one of the most accurate representations of a child gang, quote-unquote, that I've ever seen in my life. Because when I was in elementary school, yeah, kids absolutely did shit like that. And
that's interesting, actually.
They literally do act like that. I'm dead serious. They will literally do crap like that. In the Wind Waker HD, the Hero's Charm is in the treasure chest at the bottom of the Savage Labyrinth. Huh. Okay, so now I can... There we go! My dear, that's a joy pendant! Don't shake your chest like that, lady. To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else, and that, why that is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Oh my, yes, I will happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. To tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that'd probably only happen in my wildest of dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time, it's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm so joyful, it's the best birthday present I could ask for. That's kinda sweet. You gotta do the 100 floors of enemies for it? What's the point, then? That's actually kind of funny. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. Oh! Nice! And if you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. That's kinda cool. That's sweet. That's wholesome.
Well, I mean, she is the joy. She is the joy lady.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm pretty sure that it's, Oh, wait, where's that NPC? Where's that guy who plays that game?
Sploosh Kaboom.
Yeah, I don't remember where that's at. Is that here?
I like how you've got like a guide on. You got like a guide in your Twitch chat.
Yeah, right here.
It's literally backseat gaming.
Yeah, but I love backseat game. Bottom.
Yeah.
Hello, and hello. You're standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered. Dude, this guy has a tooth that is huge. Oh, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is? Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself! The words Chew Jelly roar out an answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice stand here, and I'll let you have a taste, which begs the question. Sir, do you have an empty bottle? I do not. Can I buy this? I want it.
Yeah.
Hello, and hello again. This is the... We are the... I want... Oh, that's a red potion? Can I have the bottle? It's not my law, it's the law of physics. Ever since I got this dental work done and it's been shooting pain once in a while, that's not fun. Okay, so I don't have a bottle, I'm big sad. Money! Haha! How do you feel about that, sir? Haha! Free money. Get trolled. I had like 4 teeth worked on. I had my wisdom teeth removed. I also had a couple of cavity fillings. Is there a bottle I can get on this island? Because I'd love to have one.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh,
I was
you're-
at the spot where he's at. So it's over here somewhere. Up here?
somewhere in the central plaza, he said. Central area. Where the school was.
At nighttime, yes? Oh, it has to be nighttime? So that means I can't even do it yet, yeah? What is this place?
Not until you find someone's bed.
Right, that's this place. With that guy. Not up. Bottle at night? Oh, I can get a bottle here at night? Oh, I was hoping I could get one now. Tragic. Whee! Is it this? Oh my god, it is this. Hi. Save. Alright, save completed.
Are you gonna save load cheese sploosh kaboom?
Do you want to see me come back here a million times when I stream this just to do that? Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? Yeah, okay, then, Welcome to the fleet. I am the Great Admiral Dalvasky. Look sharp for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, run alert! Our hands on deck! I will say, this guy is very committed to his job and I love it. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squids are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? Where? Ah, oh, I see. The fiends approach. I've wasted 200 rupees on this game. If it wasn't pure RNG, I wouldn't save it. Oh, yeah. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and seek all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. They are never diagonal. Yeah, it's like basic Battleship. To destroy the marauding squid parts, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Alright. Is that clear, soldier? Aye, aye, sir. I love how the other option is what's going on. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squids using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. Here we go, guys.
Splish! Kaboom! 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 Kaboom!
Wow! Gotta get it under 20 for heart piece.
Splish! 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 Splish!
Oh, damn.
Splish!
Well.
Splish! 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 Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Splish!
Well, there's 20.
Splish! Splish! Splish!
Damn it. Well, I had a good start, but oh well. The enemies have retreated or something. Alright, well, my first try I got 2 out of 3, so that's not too bad. Okay. Ooh! We're off to a great start. Oh my god. Come on. Damn it. Well. Oh, for God's sakes. Gotta love it. Alright.
Have you ever tried checkerboarding?
Checkerboarding?
Yeah, so you won't be able to get the full board, like no matter what, with this amount of cannonballs, but checkerboarding will make sure that the tiny squid will never be able to catch you, catch you off guard.
Well, there's the big one.
That's the medium one.
No, that was the big one.
Oh, wait, I'm watching at a small delay.
It's always the small one, isn't it? Good lord. 3 times in a row, I get the big one and the medium one, but never hit the small one at all. Good lord.
Splish, splish,
Oh! There's the medium one. Oh! There's the big one. Well. I did a perfect outline around the small one. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Oy vey.
Did you know that speedrunners of this game actually created a tool to help approximate where you need to fire for this game?
That sounds like something speedrunners would do.
Because this game randomly, yeah, because this game
I finally found the
generates
small one.
This game
Wait.
generates.
Come on! Oh my god! Oh my god! Left or right? Left or right? I literally have one shot to get this.
Right.
Damn it!
Oh god.
I forgot you did that! Oh! I got a piece of heart! Nice! I still got a piece of heart. Oh, so thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. Don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. I forgot what record is then. Look it up real quick. Because I have a ton of rupees. I'm willing to try and sit here and get it if it's something worthwhile.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a long while.
Not yet. But you know what? That only took 4 attempts, so that's pretty nice.
And it's 40 rupees for a piece of heart. It's a pretty worthwhile trade.
Yeah. Treasure chart? I can't be bothered for that yet. I don't even have the grappling hook yet. But you know what? I got the piece of heart. I have 3 out of 4 pieces of heart already. Hi! How are you? Whee! My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh, yes indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. Correction. 2 treasure charts. One for winning again, another for getting under 20. Okay, then that will be something I'll have to do after a while. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you. I wish to open a business here if I'm definitely in need. How does 80 rupees sound? What happens if I say no? What happens if I say no? I remember there was a thing, I don't remember if it was a Zelda game or something else, but if you said no, then he would lower the price. Is this what I'm thinking of? Also, there are several Zeldas that do that. Is this one of them? Because if I can get it for less, I will. I'm gonna see what happens if I say no. Oh dear me. Sadly, I have nothing else I can possibly sell you. I have not bought my hoodie coat, and it is a keepsake for my dear, dear mother. Oh, so he doesn't lower it. Okay. Alright. Give it to me. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that! Hell yeah, we got the sale, boys. Yes, 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 you have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. funny enough, in this game, it is not. There is a better Salem.
Oof.
That is one upgrade to this game that I do remember that a lot of people are like, yep, this makes this way better than the original in every way. And it's called the Swift Sail, which doubles your sail speed?
Wow.
Stop. Okay, so now that we have the sail, guys, actually, I know the way that, like, quick saves work. I'm literally gonna, like, enter this house just as a quick save point.
Hairs on my mustache keep entering my mouth, and I don't like it.
Don't you love it when that happens? Alright, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna call that for today. Had a fun session. Went on for quite a while, too. Next stream we will be continuing this. And also, for any of you who are curious, this time, there actually is a reason that I'm not continuing the game that I did last stream. Because last stream, I did Metroid Prime on the Metroid Prime trilogy. There's two reasons why I'm not continuing that. One, Metroid Prime Remastered just got announced for Switch, and you better believe I'm getting that. And two, streaming a Wii game in my room with my setup with a Wii controller was miserable. That was so not fun for me to do. But yeah, next stream we're going to be continuing this. And Bryce, thank you for joining. It was really fun talking to you, buddy. And it was fun talking to you as well, Chamber, in the chat. And Cat, your cat existence is always cat appreciated.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
I have no life and you know it. You act as if I have much of one. All I do is go to school, go to work, and develop a game.
You assume that people having lives is normalcy.
Yeah. But yeah. Close the software. I am excited for this little Zelda marathon I'll be doing for a while in hype for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm looking forward to it. My god, my old me.
Your
man.
old me.
Yep.
Kinda looks like you. Kind of.
Kinda. But that will be it for me today.
My God, I remember when I was making a me when I was still able to play on my Wii. And what I would do is while I was making my me, I would randomly change one of the features and my entire family would start laughing.
Amazing. Well, anyway, text you on Discord. Yes, I will text you on there. And thank you everybody for joining me. I don't know exactly when the next stream will be, but I'm really gonna try and keep it to at least one stream a week. And it's gonna, if I'm able to pull off a few more than that, I might try to do that. But considering I have classes, I have homework, and I'm developing the next update for my game, it will be hard to do that. But I want to genuinely try to do at least one stream a week. And next time it will be more Wind Waker. So look forward to that. And I look forward to you joining me, Bryce. It'll be fun. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. See you guys next time. Adabanaza.